It has been requested that I inform you that we are just lay people. We are not affiliated with free play, corporate, and subsidiaries in any way. Our opinions are our own and amazing and accurate.
Yes.
Like, so that's true of all of us. And free play only begrudgingly lets us tell you them. I'm just kidding. They're cool. They're cool. But like, if we say something crazy, don't sue them.
Yeah.
That's
It's just
basically-
us. It's a good disclaimer.
Come at us. Mostly
Come at
because I don't care.
Free Play Arcade Tuesday Night Fights, where casuals become competitors and competitors become champions.
Somebody.
Oh, we're not
There
muted
we are.
anymore.
There we are.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was going to have to just talk with my eyebrows the whole time. Well, hello and welcome to Free Play Arcade Tuesday Night Fights, as you heard the drop say. We are here playing King of Fighters 2000. I am Dylan Smith. Joining me here today is...
I am Ethan Wade, and with me is...
I'm the one and only Jerry Garcia.
His name's about to show up, potentially, theoretically. In
There we
theory.
go.
But that's just a theory. A
It's
game
there.
theory.
It's official. I'm officially here. Thank
We don't
you.
have a light right now because it's real quiet hours.
Very quiet.
We're keeping it chill, keeping it casual.
It's low key tonight.
It's a happy evening. It's a happy
It's
evening.
a King of
Because I don't
Fighters
think
night.
it
That's
is a
what
KoF
is.
night, and I don't think many of us are that familiar with KoF, to be honest with you.
Tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Tiny bit.
I know
Like,
zero about this game.
I know Terry is going to be in Smash Brothers.
There we
Yeah,
go.
This is true.
That's the best
true.
I got. I
That's
don't
the
know.
best tie-in we have for this game.
So there you have it. You know, that's
You don't know about the Orochi
Arthur's
blood?
over here shaking his head because he knows more about King of Fighters than
I
I
know
do.
about the Orochi blood, Iori, Kyo,
Man,
Rock Howard,
was,
Geese Howard. Oh, I'm so
I was,
disappointed right
I was
now.
gonna say Geese in the KOF timeline is dead. You're thinking of the Fatal Fury timeline.
In the Fatal
I'm getting-
Fury
I'm getting my
timeline,
timelines
he's
mixed
dead,
up.
according to
Because
Mr.
Geese
Producer.
Howard was in the KOF 15, the latest one that just came out. Geese Howard was in there. So
Getting
Look.
my timelines mixed up. Look,
I
I
just
just
need
said-
I just need Jeremy Withers' shirt from the 25 hours.
that was
See?
a
And you
great
notice,
shirt. That was
I
an
got a
awesome
K on my shirt
It's the
for
best.
King of Fighters. And that's not what it's for, but I'm going to say that's what it's for. That's
You
what
would
I'm
have
gonna go with.
hey, you would have fooled me. Legitimately. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Okay, we can kill the drop.
Yeah.
By the way. Yeah.
What, you don't want this awesome music playing?
No,
Like the
I
rest of the
it was
night?
a little too much hype for me right now.
I was
That's
ready.
fair.
I was ready to go.
That's fair.
Give me some rising
All right.
tackle.
We're watching some
So,
casuals.
some
We're watching
casuals.
Tony about to whoop some booty against I don't know who this other guy is actually.
Oh, wait a minute.
But he was whipping my butt earlier.
Yes. So
Sweeps?
some,
Sweeps?
Some context for the King of Fighter series. Unlike Street Fighter, unlike most other, well, I guess more just like Street Fighter, it's a 4-button fighter. So you have A, B, C, D, which is light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy
Heavy
kick.
kick.
So our control scheme's a little awkward because we're playing on 6-button cabs, and we're not gonna drill another hole in the thing. So I think it's what A, C, B, D, something
Yeah,
like
on
that.
the 4 buttons. So on the one where the streams at actually has the 4-button layout, so it'll be good there. It's only if you're on the side machine here that it has the 4-button.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. So yeah,
Punches on top, kicks on bottom.
yeah.
Well,
So-
I'm good. I'm glad I knew that before I got on the cab.
Which makes it really interesting because I think KOF 2000 might be the first game that introduced the striker
Second.
mechanic. Second.
Second
Second
to
game.
strikers.
All right. So the second
99
game.
height strikers as well.
So in KOF 2000, you have a fourth character, which if you're really well
Check him out in
versed,
the background. He was like,
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
if
hit you.
you're really well versed in the KOF series, you know it's a 3v3 fighting game. So picking a fourth character, wait a minute, huh? What? That doesn't make
So
any sense.
you can see in the bottom left and bottom right corners, you got Vanessa and Seth. That's the fourth character that these guys picked. When you do a certain button combination, they jump in on the screen and do something. It could be a grab, it could be just a punch kick, whatever. You generally use it either in the middle of a combo to start a combo. Just it depends.
Yeah, so
There's
it's,
a bunch
it's
of
like
stuff.
it's like Marvel vs. Capcom.
So that's the thing,
assists.
too.
Yeah.
Is like people tune in tonight. No, this is not Marvel vs. Capcom. This is a King of Fighters
Yes.
with assist.
Yes.
So now it does give you the ability to do some crazy combos if you're good. You can, there's a lot of,
if you're good.
yeah,
Which,
so it does have some
unfortunately,
juggling opportunities and things of
We
that
we know
nature.
who's good here currently. I think it's these two guys.
Yeah,
and,
it's the two
and
playing right now.
they are my bets to win. I'll say that much.
Can't we just call this grand finals now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, Seth and Seth. Okay, that's a weird looking. Is he a ghoul? Is this like a Fallout ghoul? What is this dude?
I don't know his backstory.
What is this dude?
I don't know. I don't know
Mai
most
is
of
everyone's
these characters.
sweetheart. I can tell you that much.
Yes.
The Chun-Li of the KoF series.
Yeah, you could say
Yeah,
that.
she has physics with
She
her.
has
that-
physics.
There's
She
a
does
lot
have
of physics.
Yes. That is one
That's
way.
one
of
thing
putting
that
it.
always stands out in
That's
these
just
games.
great.
She throws fans at you, so she's kind of like Katana from Mortal Kombat.
And she does have some fire abilities too, so she
Look
she
at this
can burn you.
juggle. Okay, I can tell you one thing about this game. So those little lights at the bottom left and bottom right, those tell you how many times you can use your partner.
Yes.
If you press start, you taunt and gain a use of your assist. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
It's pretty lit, fam.
Yes.
Because the light lights up.
It's lit.
lit.
Ah,
Right,
I
so-
see what you did there. It's
Ah.
pretty good.
Another thing too is when your characters get knocked out, you get one additional striker. So you get one
Ah.
additional use.
Okay.
So like right now, on the right side, they're out completely. But say that Mai gets knocked out, when his next character comes in, he'll have one.
Oh, so the max goes up by one whenever
Correct.
you lose a
Yes.
character.
Yes. You
Okay,
can have
I see.
up to a max of 5.
I see. And then, of course, at the top, underneath the character portraits and health bars,
And
you've got
something very
your super
interesting,
meter,
too.
so to speak.
Yeah, the way Blue Mary right now, she was sitting on max meter. So when you're at max meter, you have two things that you can either activate. You can either activate armor mode or you can activate counter mode. Now, what they
Or
do,
do like a super move, right?
well, what the counter mode believes, I think, like every hit's going to be a counter hit, so you have a better combo opportunities. You can do more damaging combos. In armor mode, I believe even if you take damage, you are still able to like continue on. You
Oh,
don't
it's
get
like
stunned.
super armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry, you sure you're not just like secretly a pro at this game? You happen to know a lot about about this. Happen to know a lot
So the
about this
professional
game.
that I am did research before
Ah.
I played.
I
you
watched a
go.
lot of YouTube videos, I see.
Dang straight I did. So yeah, that's where I have a King of Fighters, a little bit of a background, so I know how the series works somewhat.
Sure.
But as far as this is not like any other King of Fighters game. This is kind of a standout on its own. A lot of people don't like this game because they don't like that it is like a traditional King of Fighter game.
I was gonna say, couldn't you make that case for just about every King of Fighters
That's
game?
honestly what I've heard every single
Yeah,
time. Like when
I'm-
we had, what was it, 14 out here?
Yeah. It was. I think it was 11. I think.
I don't know the
It was-
numbers.
it
There's
was-
too
it
many
was- yeah,
numbers
it was-
to
there-
count.
There's one every year.
There
so-
was. There's a lot of King of Fighters
maybe
games.
14
I think they're
is
up
the
to,
newest
Yeah,
one.
they're up
I
to
don't know.
14. But before they were at 11, it was after every year. So it was starting 94. I think it went to 2000.
Two
Two?
or 3, something like that?
No, I think KoF 11 was 2003, and then after that,
Ah.
it didn't become an annual game release because
Nobody was
uh,
buying them every year.
SNK ran into some money troubles, but
Some minor issues.
I would like to
Ooh,
think
jumped
that
into
this,
the
this
assist.
game caused it because this was the last one they did before
Inevitable
things turned to shambles.
purchase.
yeah.
All
But
right, left side doing some work here.
yes,
But one thing I do love about
Ooh.
King of Fighters, their animations are
Missed
always
the
really
juggle.
good.
yes, this is a beautiful looking game. I think just about every KoF game that has at least pixels has been. Actually, even 14 looked really
Oh, this
good.
dude's got some stinky breath. That's what he killed her with. Oh my gosh.
Dang, that's rough.
Oh, and
he's
he's starting
bleeding.
to bleeding. Oh, jeez.
A blood sacrifice. That's what you got to do to win sometimes.
Blood sacrifice so your breath
here's-
doesn't
here's-
suck so much.
Here's the most edgy character. Actually, no, I take that back. That goes to Iori. So this is the second most edgy character, K-Dash, who is
K-dash? That's more
literally-
like K apostrophe.
literally just a cyborg clone.
He's
of
the-
Kyo
He's
from-
the one-letter K response you get after a long question.
Yes,
That's what he is to me.
but yeah, he's got the
Goodness.
not emo, but he's got the very like whatever look on his portrait. He has fire. He
He
walks
has
around with
fire.
his hands in his pocket. Which is-
Well, no, there's more than one character that does that though.
That's yeah.
There's a lot of
I don't know what his
characters
name is, but he's
Kyo.
like, yeah, he kicks a lot. He does
Kyo.
stuff. He does stuff. He does the thing, and the damage comes
So
out.
usually the main storyline around all these King of Fighters is they organize these tournaments like, hey, let's find who the greatest fighter in the world is.
Oh, command grab, super
And
out of
it-
the roll. What the
Usually
heck was
the,
that? Oh, she's
boss
poisoned.
Somehow has
Poisson.
a tie to the Orochi blood, where he's trying to get them to fight to build up their Orochi blood to reincarnate Orochi, or?
Corporate greed.
So
perfect
those were the plots
storyline.
for 94 through 97, according to the producer. Following that, it's just about corporate greed. Hence, K.
Did Capcom make this? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Got
Love
Got
you,
'em.
Capcom. Love you, Capcom.
Oh
Back to
my.
us and with
Back
light.
to the white
lit.
balance
They can
destruction.
see-
Now we're lit.
see all
We are
this.
lit.
Unfortunately, you're wearing a black T-shirt, so
Yes.
you really are just kind of a floating head right now.
Yep, that's.
I think that's on
That's
its
me.
brightest setting or something. It's a bit much. Maybe we could.
Oh,
no.
even brighter.
There we go.
That's
That's
good.
happier.
I think that's good.
That's
There we
much
go.
happier.
Better,
In
happier
my
medium.
opinion.
Happier medium.
Now
So
my eyes aren't bleeding.
I don't look like a floating head.
Yeah. Well, you still do, but
I do. It's a little bit.
it's a good time.
But it's entertaining for the viewers.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm a spooky
So
ghost.
we are getting
Whip.
we're getting our first.
Like I said, we got
team
our.
up
I'm
together.
up. My
Right up.
teammate.
Oh yeah. Well, get over there and cheer him on.
All right, so I will be right back, folks. Because
Good luck.
Apparently,
Him
I'm up.
or her?
Oh
wait.
yeah, 3-man team. Let's
that-
go. I'll be right back.
Oh heck yeah. Good luck.
So up we've got Emily, Justin, and Jerry versus Andrew and Vietnamazing.
Our number 1 seed.
Our number 1 seed.
Although he's not seeded.
Probably
He's
the-
definitely just probably gonna. Well, it'll be close.
probably
It'll be
will
close.
beat all of us single-handedly.
Look at all
Most
that
of us mercilessly, no doubt.
Look at all that sweet free play gear that Andrew's sporting.
That is
Oh,
is some
heck yeah.
sweet and- some
Every
sweet
single
gear.
thing. If there were pants, he would be wearing them too.
Yes, yes.
So up first we got Athena versus Whip.
Whip has a whip
Yes.
and like a baton thing. I don't know.
We got no game out of it today?
Do we have game audio?
Oh, I thought we did.
I thought we did.
Oh, there it is.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Now it sounds a little
Yeah.
more active.
So
in
I
here.
wonder if player one's gonna find Athena's most powerful move, her Psycho Ball attack, which is just a quarter circle back with kick, I believe. And you'll hear her yell. I'm not gonna ruin everyone's ears listening to this, but you'll know it when you hear it. And it's just a
If-
projectile that you
if
can
we see it.
spam all the time. It's very easy to spam.
I don't know. I
projectiles in
feel
this
like
game.
projectile spam is not very good in this though, especially given that you can just roll.
Yes, that's a good point. That's actually something we completely forgot to mention is that this game has a lot of mobility in terms of
Emily
mobility in
loses
terms of
character 1 to time. Unfortunate. Okay,
So
now Kasumi.
you can jump, you can regular jump, you can short jump or short hop, you can roll, you can
Is it AB roll in this game?
yes, I think it's either
think it's
AB or
AB.
AC.
AB, yes.
AB. So yeah, you can.
I do like these all-female teams except for the K on the right side for Andrew. Good teams.
Yeah, some good teams. So
Okay, even so far. A little bit of pop. Boop, bop.
Yeah, so it looks like just going to be a lot of jump-ins, a lot of jump-in lights, and to probably crouching heavies.
We're just going to see a lot of jump-ins
Yes.
and jabs.
That's my plan.
But that's honestly anybody's plan coming into this for the first time.
Right.
No doubt.
So Andrews already has used
Ooh,
up all of
hit him
his
with the
assists.
assists.
But Emily, realizing what her assist button is, breaks out the whip.
There it
gets
is.
another one.
Ooh, I think that was a juggle opportunity, but I don't know this game, so I can't say.
That's-
I'm going to pretend I know what I'm talking about.
so roughly tied on life. Only 10 seconds left.
Uh,
Emily's got to get some.
Emily,
Got to get some. Oh,
dude,
takes
that
a knee to the face.
tiger knee. Tiger knee. Or Athena.
Athena knee.
I'm going to pretend that she says it the same way.
Nice. Nice little poke there.
Oh,
from,
goodness.
Andrew.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so Emily's down to her last character here with Leona. He's got
Oh,
3 super.
Okay,
oh,
that's the armor mode.
Yes,
That's
that-
what he was
yeah.
talking about. So
Andrew-
he can get hit, and it won't matter.
Yes.
Well, he'll take damage. Okay, so you can get launched, but I assume you can take like a hit or two before you actually get
Yeah, I think it's
knocked out of your
I
combo.
think
or
it's you
something.
take less damage and you don't have hit stun animation. I think.
Could be anything like that. I'm not sure.
So
Ooh,
Emily, oh,
gets
it's gonna
the sweep.
Wow.
it's gonna get
Not
one
out yet.
character.
Clutch.
One more to go.
Oh, it's 2 characters. I'm sorry. Yes, 2 characters. It's not got a lot of life left to deal with though. Only about
Could be
a quarter of a
tricky.
bar.
Ooh,
Has a full
2 hit.
Has full meter
2 hit.
though.
Another 2 hit. Ooh, knee
2
knee.
heats.
Oh, thrown? Okay. Did that throw do any damage?
I don't think so. Emily might do it.
She's
Vanessa's down
making
to,
some moves.
She's down to half.
Oh!
The big upper.
Good try, though. Good
She's
try.
going to take it. Andrew.
A valiant effort. If you butch up a bit, that is
All right.
Interesting.
Here's the big question of the night. Who's the pro on this team, Justin or Jerry?
Well,
I don't know.
Well,
I
Justin,
have no idea.
I was going to say
Jerry did his research.
Yeah, Jerry
but,
did his research.
Okay.
but research only gets you so far. You can print out the move lists all you want, but doing them is another
if you
thing.
memorize the move, I mean, I'm confident that he can execute a move in a fighting game.
Oh,
so.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
So Justin stepping up for Team 1.
It looks like he's just picking a lot of Shotos, but I don't know anything about that. That's a panda. Wait a second.
Yes.
That-
There are a lot of pandas in this game.
I mean, there's a manatee in the background. There's like a, I don't even know what that mascot thing is. Oh, another manatee?
Looks like a polar bear in the background.
That's an interesting polar bear.
All about the sea cow.
Oh, a big
Oh,
Argentine
command grabs.
backbreaker. Big
Ooh.
command grabs from Justin's Ralph.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
There's a panda.
That's a panda. Just rolls right over him. Oh
So
my
that's
goodness.
that must be a summon then, assist?
Yeah,
Yes, that's
that
the
is-
assist.
Yeah, that's the
Or the striker.
striker.
Excuse me.
Striker, sorry. So which striker is the panda here?
I have no idea.
That would be Andrew. Andrew picks the
No,
panda
no.
striker.
No,
That's
he's.
not- We're hearing that the Chen striker's alternate is panda. So that's what I'm picking.
All right.
Oh heck yeah!
So
Panda every
big,
time.
Big shoulder charge.
Oh,
Oh,
no
got
super.
super off.
Jim some bowl in the chat. Love to have you out sometime.
Oh, Panda just knocks him down
Well,
again.
pandas.
Oh snap! The low jabs.
Stops the super in his tracks.
So one of the things that always
I like backwards hat.
I
It's
screw up
on
a lot
now for
about this
Andrew.
game is or the King of Fighters series in general is jump heights. You can vary your jump height by just holding down up.
Right, doing
or
a super
holding,
jump. Yeah.
holding up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Third strike has a
I'm
super
very
jump as
not
well.
used to it. Third strike has a super jump, but you tap down and then up. In this, I think
I think it's down up.
super jump should be the same, but like even then, you can do a short hop if you just tap,
That's true.
or
and Garu's the
like
same
a
way.
high jump, etc., etc. And it always
Oh, nice
wow, the
roll
mix-ups.
Andrew,
Not a lot to do with it, but
Andrew
Yeah.
might do this. Just might do this by himself. Doesn't even need his pro right
yeah,
now.
maybe. I don't know. Oh goodness.
Oh,
Last character.
Nope.
pull.
Panda
This-
roll
the
does not
low-
make
the
Hey,
low kick.
respect the panda.
low kick.
So we've got discount Ryu on the left, and whip with a whip. What are the odds? Well, there you go, zone. Yes,
Use
Zone
that one to your
discount
advantage.
Ryu.
Oh, wait a minute.
it's Ryu and Ken.
Look-
See,
it
it's,
looked like
it's the combo team.
Looked like Akuma just came out with that air fireball.
Oh snap!
Big.
Whoa, what was?
Oh,
Oh,
No.
big
big
super.
deeps. Ouch.
Oh, 10 hits.
Hadouken.
Oh,
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 that
no.
that took like half his health.
I s-
Andrew's in shock.
I spoke
Oh.
too soon. Beating amazing.
It's all downhill
Stepping up.
from here, Justin. You got
Yep,
this.
It's gonna be a rough ride for you.
So we're gonna see what the pro.
I was
The-
really expecting him to go roulette, 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 roulette,
Would be good.
just to kind of even the field a little bit.
Or
So
we might see an infinite. I have no idea what we're
Betty
going to see.
Maru,
I am
Mai,
looking
and
forward to it,
Vanessa
though.
with
I have
Seth.
no idea, but this
As
Seth
his-
assist is Donkey Kong. I can tell you that much. Because he jumps down on the ground and then he'll walk forward.
Nice charge,
It's
gets
not
knocked
just
down.
like an attack and nothing.
He just,
He'll
he
like
just
wait
walks up
and then launch you.
and then we'll uppercut you into the heavens.
Ooh, counter hit fan thing.
Punish here?
Good punish.
Oh yep, 3-hit punish. Oh, sweeps.
A lot of jumping
Oh,
kicks.
okay. It is a jump.
Yeah, he does
There's
convert
the
every one of
launch.
those into a combo, though.
Okay, that was
Nice poke
interesting.
string. Leaves him at nearly 3/4 screen.
Wait, is that guy
distance.
from last
Another
play?
punish.
Yeah, he is. The striker on the left side for Justin's team.
Nice
from
stuffs,
last plate
air.
too?
stuffs the
Or last
super
plate one?
with the jump in light.
Why is Tony so good at this game?
He is, I suppose, a king of fighters
Ah,
in some way.
in some way, yes.
Yeah. Ian, Tony was a coach for a lot of us back in the day. Honestly, I never played 2D fighters. He was always the legend in town. We played Tekken, and I played him in the Tekken scene. So
Wow. Get that super out of here. He just says block and counter.
I'm wondering if we'll see a character not named Mai for Tony in this round.
It might happen.
Maybe.
He's getting pretty close here.
Nice poke screen again, leaving him at a safe distance.
Oh,
Hits the striker.
Guard crush.
cancel. Or crush, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
He couldn't convert it though.
Whoa, that's basic.
I think Tony's just working off the rust too.
Yeah,
It's
there
gonna
it is.
get worse
Oh.
from
Chipped
here.
out.
it's gonna throw the fan, get the KO. Justin's down to his last character. Oh my, some fan service from Mai here.
And we've got K.
He's all fan service all the time.
Hey,
K. Kata not able to hit anything
backdash there.
because he's a lightning boy with no stiff.
Dim Mai is the original waifu. Yeah.
We haven't seen Tony throw out any supers or anything.
He does have.
Is he just
He's at max.
playing with his food? Or is he
I
saving
think
it?
he's probably, but he's also trying to like get his bearings back. You can see he's got like really strong fundamentals in this game,
Oh, absolutely.
and his timing is just a little bit off. We've seen him drop a guard crush, things here and there, but I think he's going to heat up as night goes on.
What did he just throw
He
there? What was
he
it?
threw a pair of sunglasses at you, and if it connects, he will dash in and just lay all sorts of hell on you.
I thought it was like a jawbone or something, to be honest with you.
That might have been it. I'm not sure.
Ooh, counter.
So
Nope,
Well,
big
he's
punish
bringing
here.
it
There's
close
a big
here.
combo. Nope.
Oh, didn't
Just
connect.
Drops it.
That
Oh!
spacing
jab.
just off.
jab stopping the
KoF
Benny Maru
footsies.
super.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
And a
Justin,
Big
Character number 3
big kick.
this is a potential upset of brewing.
in match 1 of all places.
I think Tony might just want to play extra games in a loser's bracket.
Maybe. Ooh, the
Big
throw.
throw.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
it's
that
gonna
should
punish
spell
that.
death right there.
Oh,
Another big
yeah,
that's
punish.
going to be a big punish. Yeah.
Chips it out for the win.
Chip him out again. All
One
right.
more.
Well, oh, it's one more.
One more.
One more.
He's getting
We got
up.
one
We got
more.
Thinks he's over.
Jerry.
We want to
Number
see more,
3.
Tony.
We need more Tony.
So at this point, I want to point out that we are having our SNK monthly this Sunday at 5:30 p.m. We're going to start it off with Breaker's Revenge. Any ST fans out there, you're going to find something to like in Breaker's Revenge. It is a very similar game from the same era, but it's going to be the start of many SNK monthly tournaments that Tony wins every time.
Boy. Oof. Ouch. And owie.
So, Jerry picking up a Yori, King, and Terry to match Tony's, Mai, Benimaru, and Vanessa.
Oh, that was a good dash under. Dangerous
Oh,
uppercut.
that's a big
Wow,
combo.
yeah,
Looks
there
like
it
that
is.
rust is coming off for Tony. He's putting some damage on.
Got
Maybe it was a
crushed
bad
him.
idea to pit him against a 3-man team at the start.
I mean, I want to see more Tony.
Oh, I don't disagree with you.
This is
at all.
I got my lighter up anytime Tony wants to play a 2D game.
So we are getting King a
King without the Jaguar mask here.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, we see. All right, so we see the
Nice
Joke
cross up
Striker
there.
coming in. It's not going to land anything though.
I'm impressed with the amount of like KoF skill I'm seeing here. A lot of times we just have like mashing fest when it comes to KoF teams.
Yeah, Jerry's
Tuesday
showing
Night
some
Fights.
chops. Uh-oh, that's going to hurt.
Oh,
no,
take that,
good
Striker.
kinda hit.
Nice big kick. Says get that striker out of here.
I know you don't have a life bar, but I'm punching in the face anyway.
It's worth it. Is there any benefit to hitting the striker? Short of just getting him out of the way?
You want to recap that one for us, Dylan?
So, according to the producer, oh, wait, I'll just hand it off.
Fine. Now joining us, Evo champion Arthur Williams.
Untrue. So,
All right,
If
it's not
you-
Arthur.
if
Fine.
Oh.
the Evo champions not be this great. If you land a hit the striker, not only do you cancel the attack out, you can also use the standard rules for how combo progression works. So you can cancel into an uppercut or something if the guy is jumping at you, and that's the most
Whoa.
simple use, but you could also
Just
cancel to command, normal, cancel to whatever. Tony takes it. I'm going to pass this back to
just,
Dylan.
just a
Excuse me.
simple walk-up uppercut.
And I'm
going
going to pass it to Jerry.
It's
gonna-
very disrespectful. But I do love that when he whiffs, he just kind of goes,
What can you do? And just jumps back.
he's like, all right, later. Guess you don't need me.
So Jerry, you.
How does it feel?
You almost had it. You almost beat. a
Did it
character.
feel Vietnamazing?
It did. It did. It felt like King of Fighters. I will tell you that much. And the strikers
All right,
bring in
I
such
am-
a unique
I am up.
aspect into it as well.
Yeah.
I'm going up. Wish me luck.
Luck. I guess. Oh. Oh, I'm against him. Excellent. Well, I'll just hand this
Oh,
off.
wow. So all the commentators are leaving. So now we got our next group's coming up. Seeing who's going to go first and second. So again, another Tuesday night here at Free Play Arlington for Tuesday Night Fights. Playing the, I'm going to say King of Fighters. I can't say amazing because it's not the best King of Fighters, but it's a King of Fighters.
I haven't played any King of Fighters, so this is my first time playing. It's pretty fun.
Now we got it. It took a while to communicate that one. All right. So, Jerry, do you know this game well? Can you guide us through? Because we're here to ask questions.
Yeah, I know there's strikers. Actually, each striker actually has two different sets as well. As when you go in and you actually pick your striker, you have you can choose the main character and has a secondary character, and of course each has its unique ability. And the secondaries a lot of guest characters. So you have some people from.
We saw the last played 2 character.
Yeah, there's also.
And there's a panda. That's all I care
There
about.
is a panda.
Oh.
There is a panda. There's some Samurai Showdown characters in here as well.
Oh, there's a kill
What,
off happening. There's definitely a
What
kill off.
characters are in King of Fighters? What
Yeah,
games?
ancient. What's that?
What games does King of Fighters pull from?
It's pretty much its own game, and
Okay.
then Fatal Fury.
Every SNK game is,
Yeah.
is the answer to that. So King of Fighters, it comes from Final Fight, Art of Fighting,
Samurai
really-
Showdown.
yeah, Samurai Showdown. There's some characters from Ikari Warriors in here. It's just everything that they could toss in the game. A ton of guest stars. That's why you have 3-player teams. It's just huge rosters in the whole thing.
And again, they try to do something unique. With this one in the previous 99, they had the strikers. I don't think they had strikers after 2000.
I never quite know, to be honest with you.
I know it looked like there was a version that was made in 1994, and then one that was made in 2004. When I was looking.
Well, okay, so 94 was the original. That was just King of Fighters, the King of Fighters.
Okay.
Then 95, I think, is when they start naming them after the years.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then it's 95, 96, 97, 98, 98 Ultimate Match, 99, 2000, 2001, 2K2. And I think it ends there, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Although Dim Sum Bowl might
Might enlighten us.
seems to know quite a bit more about the KoF series than I do, which I know when I played Tekken back in the day, there was a really good player of Tekken named KoF Tekken, who clearly liked King of Fighters and Tekken. So
Yeah, I've done.
I know KoF Tekken from California and Korea.
So
That's
I'm
about
not a big SNK fan, but I appreciate the game.
I'm a big SNK. Yeah, well, okay, I'm the same, but I am a big SNK fan. But I don't actually play a lot of the games as much as I would like to, because I
Right.
think these games absolutely deserve our time.
I think
It's
they're a lot
just-
more technical than Capcom games.
They just get lost. Yeah.
The movement for the supers and everything else are a lot more precise, opposed to most Capcom games. It's down towards, and then punch or kick, and that's your super, and that's all there is to it. Where it's these, you got the down towards and half circle back, the 2 half circles, and yeah,
a lot of movement options with the rolls and the
right,
the
and
get-ups.
the short hops. All right, looks like we got our match going now. Got Vanessa against Athena. Athena is she is one of my favorite King Fighter characters, though. I will say that much. It's just I don't think she's that great in this game, though. She's really good in the King Fighter 15, the current one. She's pretty good in that one.
Yeah. I was gonna say she reminds me
Cycle ball!
vaguely
Cycle
like
ball!
not Zhang Chun Li. I'm brain on a Soul Calibur right now.
All right, go. I'm gonna go with Bolo because I feel
Ooh.
wrong if I call you dim sum. I don't know what it is. I don't know nothing about you, but I feel wrong if I call you dim sum, so you're gonna be Bolo.
Yeah, so Athena was originally from a platformer arcade game, Athena, and her team is kind of based off of that one. There was a Famicom release of the game that included a cassette that you would play along with the game or something weird. That's where the soundtrack came from. I'm not entirely sure about that.
That's pretty
but
cool. That sounds.
It was neat. Came with the soundtrack.
And that's another thing too. It's like they pretty much have like teams in this game as well. Like there's a group of 3 characters that are supposed to be.
Yeah, it's
a
always a
team.
storyline thing. In this 199 and 2001, it's actually 4 characters per team because you have 3 characters in a striker, or in the case of
Wow, that was
2000,
close.
Well, it's like
maybe up to
I
4
think
characters in a team.
it's Terry, Joe, and someone else are like Team Italy. And you got like Team Japan, Team China. Like they're all supposed to represent like a country or something.
Yeah, Athena's a really interesting character also just because she got a new set of sprites like every year up until finally 2013. She used the same sprites from 2012. Hinako is a little girl who's a sumo wrestler. So that's cool.
You could totally tell she has a sumo frame. I could 100% see it.
She looks like a Pokemon trainer.
Hey, Joe, I choose you. Did not do any favors.
All
Then
right.
Terry's just one of those characters. He's like he's one of those classics. He's the Ken of
Yeah.
SNK. Kyo's the Ryu of SNK.
He's got really long hair. I kind of dig it.
I always thought he looked like an angry trucker. Just
Yeah.
heading around being a trucker and fighting.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Plus, him saying his moves are always the best thing ever. Rising Taco.
You like the rising taco?
taco.
Yeah. I played him. He's probably the main character in Mark of the Wolves. If not him, then Gato. And he plays very differently in this game. I try to pick him, and every time I do, I try to do something from a different game. And so I'm like, no, I'm just not going to play this guy. It
And
just doesn't work for
What's
me.
funny too is like every other game he has a different like a move or two they'll put in or take out every time.
Well, that's very frequent with all the King of Fighters characters. Like this version of Kyo plays nothing like the version of Kyo that the game started with. If you'll excuse me, I have
you're
to
up.
update a score.
Yeah, because I believe like this game he has Rising Tackle, and I believe in the previous game he did not. So like Rising Tackle is always a miss if he's gonna have that. Power Dunk's another one too. He doesn't have Power Dunk in every game as well.
Power Dunk.
As you can tell,
like
Power Dunk's the one he goes up in the air and he slams his fist. That's Power Dunk.
And then it spreads out, kind of like
Right.
flames, but not.
But like I was showing Chris and Arthur earlier, actually when I went to Tokyo Game Show a couple years back, I cosplay as Iori. Proud
What
of
is
myself.
Yori?
Oh my, cool.
Iori's
boy.
the guy with the red hair.
Oh, okay.
He's like
Oh,
the,
that'd be fun.
He's the
like
guy
one
with the pants that have a belt that goes from one leg to the next.
he's kind of been one of the main, not really antagonists. He's Howard would be like the antagonist, but he's like the rival. He's like the Akuma to Kyo,
That's cute.
and he's the one that gets taken over by like the Dark Blood or whatever.
The plot line with the first 3 games is kind of sort of about him, even though he wasn't even in the first game. Whatever.
Fair enough.
But either way, one of the nice things about SNK games, in my opinion, is always the ridiculous amount of animation they'll put into just various things. If anyone plays Kim, he's probably my favorite character lately anyway. He just looks amazing.
I'm really digging May's moves right now.
That's everybody in every game that say that about May. That's what she's known for. Again, she is like the first lady of King of Fighters.
I can tell she's got some.
As Bolo say, May is Bay.
Yep.
May is Bay.
May is
Oh my
big.
god, it's my.
She's got some rad moves.
Whatever.
Held for long as I could. All right.
Appreciate it, Arthur. I appreciate it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So we've got Shingo versus Hinako. Oh, Ken's an Shingon.
Oh, we've got our Pokemon trainer here again. Hey, Nicole.
As far as the better players, you see them gravitate towards the same couple of characters, though. So
Yeah.
Kento, who's top tier.
Particularly strikers. There's really, if you're not picking either Seth or Joe as your striker, you're pretty much messing up in this game. Those two are just so much better than everyone else. Seth has a few hits, then goes to the unblockable launcher. Joe, meanwhile, will, if you knock a character down, then he'll hit him off the ground and let you continue your combo. It's just 100 times better than all the Maishir and Nui type strikers where they jump out, hit once, then they usually get punched in the
Then
face
they
and
bounce.
they're gone.
I think I realized that was a little bit of my frustration when I was playing my round. I was like, oh,
All right,
these
so
moves are a little hard.
John Gal up against Luke's.
Like,
last
again, the
guy.
animation in the background, yeah, with that bulldozer, the stage animation is always so great with SNK games. Okay, my bad. It's Killdozer. My bad.
Now, my real big question
Is this
about
an
this
interactive?
is there's a stage from either this game or the next one, 2001, where it like starts raining. At first it's kind of windy. The next part of the stage is drizzling. The next part it's like this downpour, and it's like one of the best looking fighting game stages ever. And I'm hoping it's in this one, but I don't know if it is or it isn't.
And I remember E2 as well, because the Fatal Fury, or was it the original King of Fighters, where they actually had hazards. We could actually knock the opponent off the stage.
That's the Fatal Fury, but specifically like the real bout games. I remember that. I don't know if it's in the Fatal Fury proper games. There's like 7 Fatal Furies. Which game has what is kind of beyond me. I can't really keep them all straight.
Yeah. SNK could pump out games like no one else.
All right, Dylan looking for a squad. Comes to Terry, Kyo, Binimaru, and Clark. The striker is Clark. Oh!
A bunch of Psycho Balls.
So John Gao is one of our resident SNK players. He's a big fan of the series, and is pretty good at them.
And Binimaru with the Dulcim spinning dive kick.
Seems pretty unavoidable.
So there's actually a lot of options you have in King of Fighters on block. So if you block the first hit of that and do an emergency escape roll, you roll out a block stun, then you get a free punish on the ground as you recover. There's just, you have way more options in this game than, say, what else could I...
Well,
this is 2000, so
yeah, the only rival would
never
be
mind.
Street Fighter at this time.
Well, no, this is the same year that CVS 1 came out. So, like, or Marvel 2 came out this year. So you actually have a lot of options in Capcom games at this point also. But, like, the earlier games of the franchise were very system mechanic heavy, considering what year they were
Because I
coming
think
out.
originally they've always had the rolls.
Yes. I think the 94 had rolls. All right.
Fatality.
Shingo looking good.
We got
Killdozer
Terry.
getting ready in the background.
I think we're going to see a lot of Terry
murder
tonight.
everyone. I think so. So I'm not going to pick him.
But who doesn't love a good burn knuckle? All right, whiff super. Not too much of a punish there.
Dylan
Crack.
looking pretty good up until... So burn knuckle on block is like unsafe in every iteration of Terry Bogard, I swear.
It is, but it's one of those things that catches you by surprise a little bit like, oh, you just did that? Do I press a button? What do I do?
Oh, you press a button. You hit stand C. John Gowan, his final character, Iori.
That's Iori.
And you'll see the leg belt. if
The
you're
belt
looking.
on his pants connected.
Whoa. Oh, no good. Too far. His uppercut is named Fireball. All right, Dylan, his last man. John Gao, however, at about half-life.
Oh, it's the classic battle. Time for the classic Kyo vs. Iori. This is what we all came to see.
Oh! Activates.
Active counter mode. Now, I believe this is the state where I guess every hit is a counter hit, the way that works.
Don't remember. The armor one, I know you just have a hit of armor when you're doing stuff.
But I do know that it does require 3 bars to activate it. So unless you have the 3 bars, you can't either go into armor or the counter mode.
Oh.
Oh, kill him! Not quite. That was a big uppercut whip. No good.
Ooh.
Dylan moves on.
Yes.
All right, in the winner's bracket. I'm going to pass this back to him, and I'll get out of your hair.
All right.
Welcome,
Nicely done, sir.
Warrior.
Nicely
Thank you.
done.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I figured there was more to the game than jump roundhouse, crouch roundhouse, and it felt better. It worked out.
Remember, there are 4 buttons.
There
not
are
just 2.
4 whole buttons, and they all do different things. One of them's like a little boop. One of them's like a big bop. One of them's a little foot boop, and a big foot boop. And if you crouch, they do more things. So, you know, like, and if you move the stick around, you kind of wag a little bit. It might do some other cool stuff. You never know.
And you hit the direction of button, they do other things as well. It's crazy.
And they might block it, and then you die, but that's cool too.
Right.
All right, we got our next matchup. We got Michael Finn and David A against Isaac and Evilness. Uh-oh, I'm scared of Evilness. I don't know who he is, but just the name. He's
My
pretty good.
Chills.
my faith is on David in this set. Michael and David. Whoa, who is that guy with the big old sword? What the heck? That's another king. Oh my goodness.
That's the king.
The king.
Wait, I haven't seen any.
King and King Lion, as opposed to King Jaguar with the mask and the wrestling moves.
You mean the king of Jaguars? You mean Adon?
No, no.
Jaguar!
I'm talking the best king. The coolest king. Oh, he
There-
just
there
grabbed
can
his
only
butt.
be one
He just
king.
grabbed that man's butt and wiped it. Tell me that's not what I just saw.
It's
'Cause that's
definitely
what I
No,
just
you
saw.
did not
Yeah.
see that.
Ooh.
Do not sell your
So the
good name,
big
sir.
foot boop is extremely effective.
Yes, the little boop does a lot.
Short
Ooh.
hops. And the thing
Boop, bop,
too
boop.
is like taking advantage of the different kinds of jumps too.
He
That's
got
the-
close.
That's one of those things with this game where you got your short hops and your normal jumps and your super jumps. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
And if you use them all together with your moves, you might get a boop bop like that. Because that was a boop bop if I ever
that's
saw
ca-
one.
That's called I win.
I suppose.
Just to put it clearly.
Yes.
All right, so we got. Believe they are down to the last. No, you got one more after
This-
this one.
This doesn't look safe. Why are they in front of a running... what is
It's a
that called?
killdozer.
Killdozer.
Yeah, we've named it
Wait.
the Killdozer.
Not a bulldozer. Killdozer. Okay. Loser gets dozed, I suppose?
It's not
activated
interactive.
counter mode.
It's
Well,
just running.
He's about to get countered to death, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like
Counter mode not
it's
giving
not
him a
doing
whole lot
much.
here.
Yeah, the counter mode ain't doing much there.
Boop. Let's see another boop bop. Come on,
Boop
Michael.
bop.
Come on, Michael. Give us some boop bop. Oh, that's
got
not a good
this.
boop bop. Oh, right into the fireball. That's not safe.
Yeah,
Running into fireballs? Not a good idea. I wouldn't recommend it.
All
So
right, we got
these-
Ralph. I am a fan of Ralph though. All the command grabs and the little backbreakers and
Whoa,
everything.
okay, that was cool. A
Whoa.
little dive thing. Oh, good assist.
Even better.
Vanessa
Not dead, not
coming
dead.
in.
Not quite out yet. Just
One
needs
more
one
boot.
more
That's all
boot.
they need.
Oh, early on the assist.
just missed.
Just one boop. There's
There
a boop.
goes the short to
There
end
we
it.
are.
Ah!
Looks
a good
like
pose.
this might be the deciding round.
Yes. Round 5. Oh my gosh, just
Oh.
a free.
Right up front.
Just
Free
Vanessa
assist.
coming in and wrecking everything.
All right, trying to make the most out of those jumps. Those rapid, I don't know what, machine gun
gonna-
blows,
Dynamite punches,
dynamite punches.
because they're on fire, so I gotta assume they create
They
booms.
are.
Look at the boom.
Fair enough. Fair
There's the
enough.
boom.
Oh, some more
And-
booms.
He's a
Oh.
firework.
He got
Michael
they-
might have this
Baby,
one.
you're a
They got one more.
Whoa, I'm pretty hyped about this.
One more Vanessa.
Within
Here
chip.
comes the Vanessa. Oh,
Within chip.
no. There is
one
chip
more.
in this
Just
game.
one boop.
Oh!
That was so
that
close.
close. Intense.
Good job, Michael.
Well played. Well played. That was Isaac with the
Isaac
W. Wait. Why did he swap off? Get that man's back on that chair. It's not over for him. He gets to go back into the meat grinder.
I guess we should have explained tournament rules before we started.
Winner stays on till you lose.
All right. Let's
Thankfully, nobody picked any
looks like we
buttons.
have some Lin,
These guys.
Iori, not
Seth.
sure, and Seth. Shingo, Seth, and didn't see the last one.
All right, David's gonna
we got
show us
K
his
against
stinky
Lin.
breath man.
It's K against Lin.
Can I just say these characters are very well dressed?
Yes.
They
You
are.
may,
Put a lot
you
of
may
thought,
say that.
thought into the fashion.
Yeah, he's got like that dumpster chic going on.
I love it.
I am
It's-
all about it. Derelict. The dumpster chic. It's not blue steel, it's dumpster steel.
Whoa, the
Oh, uppercuts,
Oh.
sweeps. We've got move. Whoa.
Oh.
You see that little.
Uh,
He did a little thing with his feet.
And he has a rapid punch too. Why he has to cut himself afterwards? You did good. You don't need to do that.
I don't know. Maybe it's just all the filth in the dumpster that's causing him to bleed.
All right, we got Shingo against Lin now.
And a lot of boot bops coming through. Ouch. Oh, his hand turned red at the end there. That was weird.
Yeah, I think he has some strange abilities over his
It's
hands.
kind of like how Geef has a green hand, except his is red.
Wait, he does have a
It's
green
the
hand. It's like a
red
super. And it's like a
hand.
It's the
green
red
spike
hand.
that goes through him.
Ah.
So he does have a green hand.
Oh,
We
knocked
haven't
the
seen it
assist
yet.
out, but got roundhoused away.
Oh, is he gonna take all three characters out with one of his?
He probably will. I believe in David. Looking at the health disparity here, I have much faith.
Yeah, and he's sitting on a max bar as well.
Oh yeah, well he's not even going to use it. It doesn't look like.
If he wants to.
I've
show
noticed
off a little bit.
these guys who really know what they're doing don't tend to spend meter a whole lot. It kind of surprises me actually, because you build meter really quickly in this game.
Yeah, you really do.
Ooh, taking a lot of damage.
now, how do you use your special move? Your
Um,
leader?
Your meter, so it's pretty similar to special moves in Street Fighter, as far as I'm aware. There's some direction input and then a
And a kick
Like
or
a
punch.
quarter circle.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of them are going to be either down towards twice, down towards and half circle back, and then half circle twice.
Some pretty standard stuff, it seems.
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
Assists him out.
But
So
again,
bye-bye.
Every character is a little bit different, so.
Here we go. David made quick work of that round.
Oh, now we got ups the evilness. Spooky.
Evilness, there's a reason his name is there.
Let's see if he lives up to the hype. We got Vanessa, we got Robert, and we got King. Robert's my cousin, if you didn't know.
Ah. Well, now I do.
His name's Robert Garcia, so.
Let's
Wait,
see.
who's Robert?
The third teammate on the right side.
Oh,
Yeah. Sweet. The stank breath.
hi,
Jump
Robert.
in.
Oh, the
it-
whiffed assist. That's going to be a problem. Striker, excuse me. Words escape me sometimes.
It's an assist. It's an assist.
Goodness. Goodness gracious.
He's just putting keep
This
that
block
pressure.
pressure.
In. Yeah.
So there was a guard crush earlier that we saw. I'm curious, what causes that to happen in the first place? Blocking too long, apparently, according to our producer. But it still seems like you can block for a really long time before anything like that happens. He rolled, and the stank breath was out so long he died. Gee,
The active
It.
frames. The active frames.
excuse me. All right, Clark. Let's see if we see some spicy grabs. There we go, right
There we
away.
Go. Backbreaker. The
Ooh.
slam. I want another one. Give me another
And the
one.
assist.
Beautiful.
Come on, give me another one. There it is. That's what I wanted
There's
to see.
another one. Ooh. Try to get him from the other side. Ooh,
Oh,
just
whiff.
whiff.
And
Oh, but the other piece of Seth's combo didn't land either. Oh, counter. Guard
Oh.
cancel, is that what that was?
Into
And
the
that's a
backbreaker,
RIP.
and that's one character down. Let's see how much life he gets back. So if he gets a decent amount of life, he may have a chance still with the second character.
oh, your bar fills back up.
Yes.
Yeah, your health, you restore a slight amount of health.
Nice.
It's not a ton.
It helps,
Rekka.
though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, and Iori does have Rekkas.
Oh, air
The
throw.
air grab.
Okay, interesting. Getting a lot of mileage out of those short
Backbreaker.
hops.
Man, these backgrounds are
Oh,
great.
he tried to, I guess, unblockable him or something? Or just
I'm guessing
cross
it was
up.
set up.
Oh, the super!
Oh, the
Boop,
double back
bop,
3 in a
pow.
row.
That looked like it
Goodness
hurt.
gracious.
He is called evilness for a reason.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, let's see what this team.
All right.
Leona
Evil
can
Leona's
do.
the last character. Let's see what she can do.
Yeah, these. Oh my
Ah.
goodness. Okay, that's like an
That
anti.
Clark has really been a
Oh,
problem.
another
he
one.
grabs it again. 2, one more, 3,
Well-
and the slam.
He's probably going to be in much better shape once this Clark is out of the picture.
Indeed. Okay, he
Good
finally
sweep.
takes out that Clark. That Clark has been a real problem. All right, now it's my cousin, Robert Garcia. Let's see what he got.
He's got bandages on his hands. Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Okay,
Oh.
jumping super. Wow, that did a ton of damage. More than that command grab super. That's
Beautiful.
crazy.
I think that was use 3 bars though. That's why.
Oh, I didn't know that there were
Also-
levels of super.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the screen goes like black in the background, it's gonna be a 3-bar super.
Okay, interesting.
Because the regular supers, the screen stays the same. It doesn't transition any colors in the
I
back.
see. Well, seems like a worthy spend of meter here, because. Oh, big whiff.
He drops it.
Ooh, catches him
And
out of the
now
air.
it is
It's real close.
close.
Wow,
that
the
was
sweep
sweet.
catches
Oh,
it.
that was a from
Barely
way
takes him out.
downtown.
It's like that Cammy sweep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As soon as you
It's
get that
invincible.
knockdown,
So
it's
evil.
all over. So that was David taking a
That
taking
was-
a
that was a
W.
good
Yeah,
match.
That was a close match.
That was some
That
King of
Clark
Fighters.
did some work.
He really did.
Goodness gracious.
Well, again, we're here, Free Play Arlington, Tuesday night fights. Every Tuesday, you get to see some amazing action.
Not always here specifically, but always at Free Play.
One of the other amazing locations, either here or Richardson or,
Or
Denton.
Denton.
Den rocks.
Never count Denton out.
This
Denton
is
has
true.
quite
they
the
are
crowd.
gonna have
Yeah,
an
I'll be
Alpha 3.
offended.
They're going to have an Alpha 3 tournament at Denton. I'm looking forward to that.
We should also have our first tournament in Fort Worth, our Tuesday night fights, on
Yes.
December 4th. So
Super Turbo.
stay tuned for the Fort Worth opening.
It will be exciting, and I will definitely be there because I
And
live
Super
up the
Turbo,
street.
yeah, Super Turbo always brings out a huge crowd as well.
Yes. Well, and it's a bit. It's supposed to be the biggest venue so far. Is that correct?
Arlington, I believe, is still going to be the biggest.
Okay, okay. Still gonna be pretty big.
It
as
is
far as
pretty
I-
big. There's
I've
going to
seen
be
it
a
from
lot of
outside.
outdoor seating.
Yes.
There's a rooftop patio. So you definitely get to enjoy a lot more of the outdoor space.
See, me personally, I can't wait till the Dallas location because that's the one that's be closest to me.
Yeah. Now that will probably be the biggest location.
Oh yeah.
Dallas is going to be huge.
Well, that's taking what was a former brewery space,
Oh,
right?
it's Andy Bogart.
Noble Rays.
Noble Ray. That's right.
So it is Terry.
Oh, the panda.
It's
Bowie with the panda.
It's
Here
the
we
other
go.
Bogart. It's not Terry. It's
Yeah.
Andy. No one remembers Andy. Poor Andy.
Well, Bowie's doing some work here. Cloud's struggling a little bit, but I have faith.
Poor Andy.
Cloud can do it.
Why doesn't no one like you, Andy?
It's because he stands all weird. He's got good hair,
And
though.
he's a Bogart. All Bogarts have good hair. Have you seen Terry's hair? Amazing. He should be in a shampoo commercial.
Well, he's got a hat. That's what I know him for.
That he does. He does have a hat.
I like the hat. I'm a fan of the hat. Oh,
All right,
good
Vanessa
throw.
putting in
Okay.
some work now. Got Andy trapped in the corner.
Cloud's
He's jumping
in.
out.
Oh, jump over.
Oh.
Oh, sweet.
One
Ooh,
more hit
right
should
under.
do it. One more hit should do it.
Boop, bop. All right.
He does have a DP.
Well, we probably won't see it, if I had to guess.
All right, Andy putting in some work right now. Last character. Oh, Andy on Terry. The Bogarts are going at it.
Well, we know how this is going to go.
Yeah,
Okay, that was the uppercut.
yeah, that was
The
DP there.
panda!
The panda's adorable.
Cannon
The panda
fight.
is the MVP.
Panda!
Here it goes. Oh, you punched the panda!
The panda shook his booty
Wait,
at
it
us.
came back. It just rolled right past.
And Andy takes it all by himself.
Ed's smiling.
Oh, looks like we got Arthur
He's
up.
happy.
All right, let's
Saw
see.
the fist bump. Let's see what Arthur's got.
Leona.
However, that was not a canon ending. I'm not sure. Does Andy beat Terry in canon? Bolo, you got to enlighten us because I'm not sure.
Chin.
I'm not sure.
That's
they
one old dude.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I think it's usually Terry that comes on top. Yeah,
Okay, we got K. And
we got Kay and Andy now.
my favorite text message to receive.
Uh-oh. Ooh,
Arthur is
putting in
really
some
just
work.
not being able to do anything here. Big
can't-
whiff on that
You
uppercut.
can't fight crazy? How do
There
you
he
fight
goes.
crazy? You can't. That's one
More
of the-
jump-ins, that's how.
Yeah, that's one of the most frustrating things as a fighting game player when you just come out and play someone that just has a crazy style that you can't read. Like, I have no idea what to do because I don't know what he's going to do.
Ed
Look at
looks
that.
happy, though. I'm always happy to see someone smiling, mashing away. It's a good time.
For the most part, I think it's a panic when you don't know what you're doing. You're just like, I'm going to jump around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
with-
one more hit should do it.
There's-
And that
That's
does
That's
it.
character one. Character one.
You can see the frustration in Arthur's face. He's not sure
Edward's
what to do.
so happy.
Dylan on point with the dad jokes.
Well, I
Always.
try.
I got
There he
Leona
goes.
gets-
He's got a better anti-air with
okay,
that. I
he's like,
think.
all right.
He's going
Enough-
to be able to
enough
keep
of
him
these
out.
shenanigans. It's time to
Time
play
to
things-
just sweep and
an
anti-air.
anti-air.
That's all he's got to do at this point. Ed shaking his fists. Looks like a photo shoot or something.
All right, that's interesting.
Oh, they're doing promo stuff. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's models.
It's models.
Because
Look,
we-
they're so pretty.
I think I'm pretty sometimes.
Sometimes.
I think
Yeah,
they're
Joe
pretty.
is another member of the Fatal Fury team. It's usually Joe, Andy, and Terry are the Fatal Fury team.
Well, just gonna keep
Oof.
mashing away to get in there.
Indeed.
Oh,
And
oh,
Joe-
he
oh.
started it way too
So
late.
Joe has a rapid punch. He's hit a bunch of punches, and that's what he does, kind of like Honda.
There he goes. There's an
So
anti-air.
he has a Honda mood. Of course, he has a tornadoes.
Does she? Is it just me or was she floating backwards? She didn't walk backwards.
Definitely.
It looked like she was just kind of like.
All right, looks like Arthur has
What?
taken command. Down to the last character. Let's see what we got. Oh, and it's Terry.
Scary Terry.
Power wave. Power wave.
It sounds like he's saying, "Go away, leave me alone."
I think.
Oh, the panda.
Oh.
Gets his booty
No.
smacked. Rolls. Still rolls the other way.
Leona
Air
Air
to the
grab.
edge.
Okay.
And here
Oh,
comes
the
Joe.
assist. Big deeps. Oh,
I would use the assist again.
guard rolls
Ah.
into the corner to continue taking damage
All right,
And
now we
Arthur
got.
goal
didn't need the assist.
for Ed. Here comes Chris. Let's see what Chris has got.
All right, now we got Arthur against Chris. Let's see.
The age-old matchup,
Indeed.
Arthur v.
The
Chris.
classic. The classic.
But I don't think Chris is very familiar with KoF. I don't know.
He is not. He said
he
he's
is
not.
not.
So we'll see how this goes.
He
See,
wishes
you
he
got
had played
Athena.
more of the game.
Chio, and then Panda. Panda for the assist. I think I'm going to go with Panda assist because it's just adorable to see him rolling out there,
It's so good.
chewing on some bamboo and having a good old time.
He does a big old roll thing, and then he's in there.
It's adorable.
Totes adored.
What we need is like
Oh,
a
fireball
player-
thing. Chris has a couple moves.
All right, with Arthur with the short hops to get in. Full jump in
Oh, some damage.
into the conversion.
Some damage. Still going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Sweet.
it's neck and neck between these two.
Well, Chris is just going back to the fundamentals.
Cycle
They are fun.
ball.
I totally missed it.
Oh,
Oh.
oh!
the
I think he
sweep.
was
That
going
was
for the
a
ball
close one.
thing. Didn't quite get it. Unfortunate.
Indeed. Yes, Athena is a little spasmatic in this game.
Oh, spamtastic is the phrase I believe. Henso.
Who doesn't love a good old cycle ball?
Oh.
And no, not a bison cycle
Elbow
ball.
drop. Bringing him right down to earth. He's a very down-to-earth guy. K, not so much. He hits pandas. What an asshole.
Oh. He's just trying
Good
to control
sweep.
the population.
Good sweet.
Doesn't want him to take over the world. I see it.
Actually, pandas are endangered, aren't they?
That's
Yes.
what they want you to think.
They're actually so lazy that they have managed to endanger themselves.
They protect the world from bamboo overpopulation.
It's true. Because who actually eats bamboo?
See, he does shake his booty.
Yeah,
at
he
you.
does. It's adorable. Oh, the super Oh, wait. Well, the first hit landed. That was still cool.
But still, that was cool. I think it was like because I believe like she was behind him. Was that a cross up?
She was in the
super hit?
air. She was in the air.
Okay.
Oh, the panda still landed.
The joke
Blocking
for
the other
this,
way.
that's
That was
pressure.
weird. Oh,
Oh.
whip. Oh,
Oh.
sweet.
Uh,
Thank you for the
yeah.
host, Bowly Mania.
Bully Mania, the man. Thank you, sir. All right.
Yeah, Ian, the panda is definitely being chosen as a shout out to the panda embarrassment. But it's also in Chris's username, age-old Ku Machine, because in Tekken, the panda,
Kuma.
Kuma, yes. Choi, let's see what Choi's got.
The mini Freddy Krueger.
Whang. Oh, goodness.
Arthur has been content just to hold back and let Chris jump at him and just throw out
Every
that
time?
little-
Every time? I think that's really...
Oh, the
good
grab, that can do it.
Okay.
Yep, that's gonna do it.
Oof. He's like Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, absolutely.
Or Voldo.
Yeah, Valdo's a good comparison.
Yeah, looks
I-
like a-
Wait, what is this? 2-in-1? Garbage.
It's Kula.
Wow, she's like an anime princess.
Yeah, and she's
And she's got an uppercut.
Wait, no, she's like a Bratz doll.
no, she's Eliza.
She is like a Bratz doll.
She controls ice. She's Eliza. That's the one that controls ice, right?
Okay, okay.
I
I take
think-
it back. She's a Monster High doll.
Oh, she's Sub-Zero. Discount Sub-Zero.
And
No,
she's
no cool mask. No cool mask. That's the problem.
And she's actually a secret character as well. You have to do like a special input to get her.
Well, she's unlocked for this tournament.
I think all characters are.
Yes. Oh, not quite.
Oh.
Not a lot of
Art-
time left for Chris to make his way in, though. 10 seconds. Oh, the uppercut takes him out.
Take it.
Well,
That was a
GG's.
good round.
GG's. I am happy. Thank you for asking.
I'm so glad you're happy.
I miss end end quotes, like mid-match quotes like that. They don't do that much anymore, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Go home and be a family man.
Exactly. You must defeat Shang Long to stand a chance. Who is Shang Long?
But you gotta go defeat him. Go
Yeah.
find him.
Yeah,
That's your
good luck.
quest.
Good luck.
Go stand
He-
under
he's
waterfall
that
for a
one
long time.
savant who's just in his basement, 25-11, just mashing away. Because down there in that basement, time moves differently. It's a little weird.
It does
I
indeed.
believe my partner and I are up. So
Best of luck to you,
goodbye.
Dylan.
Till you return, sir.
Bye.
Till you return. So
So-
we're having another great evening here at Free Play Arlington, King of Fighters 2000. That's right, you heard it right. 2000 is what we're playing tonight.
Almost 20 years old. It's crazy to think. Hang on, I'm going to get this headset right on my head.
You're all good. Also, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys watching.
Indeed, each
Nice
and
to
every
see
Tuesday
you.
night, you can find us right here, different fighting games, every Tuesday. If you're a fan of classic fighting games, indeed, make sure you tune in. I believe next week is going to be Guilty Gear.
I'm going to double check that because that sounds correct. Let's see. Free Play Arcade Community
Mini
Group.
group events.
Yep, I believe it is Guilty Gear.
Yes, Guilty Gear XX Reload. I don't know. I've heard of Guilty Gear. I don't know how to read it. It's a Guilty Gear game.
It's an anime fighter.
It's
That's all
an
you need to
anime
know.
fighter,
It's
yeah.
an anime fighter.
And then after that, on the 19th is Primal Rage.
Primal
And
Rage.
the weekend of Thanksgiving is Plasma Sword at Richardson, and the week after that, December 3rd is Street Fighter Alpha 3 in Denton, and the big one, Tuesday, December 10th. Mark your calendars, Super Turbo at Free Play Fort Worth, the inaugural Tuesday night fights at Free Play Fort Worth. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be lit. We're probably gonna have 100 people there. It's probably gonna take all night going into the next day, but it's gonna be
But
gonna be
worth it.
fun.
It's gonna be a great
Everybody
time.
needs to make it out. And if you're in the DFW area, you need to make sure to be there.
Yeah, so, all right. After all that, we have got our next team up. Luke and Dylan versus Andrew and 2D Tony, a.k.a. Veet Amazing. Let's see, Luke's breaking out the Mai, Vanessa, and Hinako. I do not know who that is. And Andrew
Ralph.
got Ralph, Whip, and Athena.
Some more second ball.
Some trading going on.
So tonight it is 2v2. There's one random team of 3 because we have an extra person. But it is 2v2 for as far as the teams go.
Yeah, so it's a pro-am tournament, it's double elimination. So we match up our pros, our fighting game pros, are people that are really good at fighting games, or in this case SNK fighting games. We match them up with people that come in that have probably never played a fighting game, like Luke or myself, or a lot of people, because most of these games, I won't speak for everybody. I've never played a King of Fighters game. I've heard of King of Fighters. I've never played one though.
Right. Well, some of the games that might be harder to get your hands on, or you could only play at a certain location. So
yeah, because not a
that's
people,
completely
not a lot.
understandable.
I can tell you right now, not a lot of people played a King of Fighters 2000. It was not a popular game. I can tell you that much. And that's the beauty of it. Is like we get to pull out some of these classics out of the closet and present them to you. Because again, you may not have had a chance to actually experience this in the arcade when it was out. So now you can actually see it in all of its glory, and actually some players that know what they're doing, you can see how they look, and also some amateur players as well, how the rest of us look. You can see how we do as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one of the fun things about Tuesday Night Fights is that you get to play games that you've never heard of, you've never seen,
Like in coming weeks, Plasma Sword. What is Plasma Sword?
What's Plasma Sword? So
no one knows what Plasma Sword is.
We're talking about this, and Andrews picked up the first round. I believe that's the first round. Might be the second round. Oh no, it's round 4. So Luke is down to Luke's down to his last character, Hinako. Andrew's just going at it, just whipping that whip.
Whip is named Whip for a reason. We'll say
Whipper
that much.
snapper.
Well,
He's a whipper snapper.
just using the whip to great effect. Hinako, it's gonna get the throw.
The thing too is like with these games is whereas the Street Fighter you'd kind of be screwed because he could just zone you out with that whip, but here you have that roll ability to get through those projectiles so you can actually do some damage and not just be frustrated sitting back taking guile booms all day.
Yes.
Right.
So we almost saw a nice roll. Athena's gonna get the kick in, gonna get the it's gonna tuck on the second ball.
Missed uppercut, but not much of a punish there.
Down to the last character, Luke and Andrew.
Both of them are out of their strikers as well, so it's just one-on-one right now. Hinako is sitting on max bar right now. Let's see if she activates. They're both sitting on max bar. Let's see if they do anything. Dina with the life lead. Throwing out the second balls, trying to get the last hit
15
in.
seconds left. What's going to happen? Hinako's down to 1 hit. Oh! The standing kick's going to get it.
Nice.
Well, the great part, yeah, if someone does want to get better, of course, after the tournament, you can always stick around. And the pro players are always more than willing to teach you the ways and how to get better in all these games.
Yeah, the really cool thing is that if there's enough of a following for a game, take Super Turbo for example. When Free Play first started, Super Turbo was just kind of this, I won't say niche community, but it was very small. There were a couple players that played Super Turbo, and it's evolved into this entire arcade-wide community. Like if you come to any arcade, any Free Play, any night, you're gonna find at least a couple people playing Super Turbo. And I was gonna say that we've had enough outpouring of support for SNK games that we're starting to have SNK monthlies. I think it's
I believe it's Wednesdays.
Is it Wednesdays?
I thought it was Wednesdays.
I know there's an SNK. There's going to be an SNK monthly starting soon with Breaker's Revenge. I think it's going to be in Richardson. But yeah, if you like SNK games, if you like King of Fighters, come out, support these events, show our community liaisons that there's an interest for this, and like we can make these things happen. That's the great thing about these communities is that we put enough support towards it, and great things can happen.
Definitely, and if there's a game that you don't see that you are really a big fan of and you'd like to see it, definitely come out and let us know, and that definitely we can see what we can do to try to organize something, maybe with the Tuesday Night Fights or something else, because definitely, like you said, if there's enough interest, definitely we'll make it happen.
Yes. So Dylan, got his Benimaru. It's putting that drill kick
That
to
drill
good
kick
use.
does so much damage, and it's doing work right now.
You almost say that he'd be a Dulcie main in ST, but he plays Bonka, unfortunately. So, a big throw from Andrew down to his last character, bringing out the Panda. Going to try to get as much damage on. Dylan. Oh, it's going to get the super.
And it hits. It connects. That anti-air super. Oh, and he takes out
Oh, it's going to get the fireball for his troubles. But
Johnny
Dylan's
Bravo is out.
a cycle
Johnny
ball.
Bravo,
A cycle
yes.
ball to take it.
So Dylan down to his up to his second character, Kyo, but Andrew only has about half health left. He's got a full bar of meter though,
And he's out of strikers as well. Oh, the big punch from Kyo.
Oh, big Shoryu is gonna break out the counter mode. It's gonna eat the punish for the miss for the whiffed uppercut, and Dylan is gonna have to face off against the pro of pros.
Well, definitely, Bimmy. If you can ever make it into town, we'll see what we can try to organize for you.
Yeah, so going back to what I was talking about with the SNK monthlies, November 10th at Richardson is going to be the inaugural SNK monthly of Breaker's Revenge. And I've never heard of Breaker's Revenge, I'm going to be completely honest. But
Nor have I.
Me either.
so
It's gonna be new for all of us.
yeah, it's going to be one of the cool things is that it's going to be probably a game that a lot of people have never heard of or have never played. But it's one of those things that at that point, no one's played the game, so it's going to be an awesome learning experience. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, up steps up Vietnamazing, a.k.a. 2D Tony, a.k.a. the Pro of Pros, has Jun. I do not know who this character is.
I'm not familiar where June is.
Tony was on the side cabinet that was also playing KoF 2000, and he was beating everybody that walked up with this team. So he knows what he's doing. He's got his character lineup in hand.
As far as an easy game, an easy character to use is probably Terry. Terry is probably one of the easiest ones to use in the game. He's not too complicated. His moveset is not the hardest to deal with. Like I said, other than that, I'm not too sure who would be an actual easy character to use in this game.
I would say
Clark, command grab. Command grab, command grab, command grab. There you go, Clark.
Yeah. I would also say anybody that uses projectiles, say Ayori or you said Terry, or I'm trying to think who else is a projectile character in this game, because as you can see, most of the characters in this don't have projectiles. It's mostly strikes, kicks, punches, things like that. So it's more zoning and just trying to find your opportunities to get in. Because there's less opportunities to just projectile spam in King of Fighters.
All right, looks like we got June down to his last little bit of life.
Yeah, so Bimmy in chat. Also, yes, Athena has lots of projectiles. You can use that to great advantage. Just zone out your opponent, wait for them to come to you, and go from there.
And
so
also, you got Whip that has a whip. You use the whip. That's what you do.
Yeah, use the whip. So Dylan's actually put in some decent damage with his Benimaru. He's gotten one character. He's got Mai down about half.
Now he's down to half life now too, because this Mai was the one that gave us problems.
So he's got a full power meter. I wonder if he's gonna use that. And
no, I think he's gonna save it for his next character.
Oh, he's gonna eat the guard crush.
I'm pretty sure he was gonna use the bar. He's gonna save that.
So Dylan's down to his last character of Terry.
Max bar.
See what the lone wolf can do.
Nice.
Nice combo from Mai. Oh, big damage put on.
Mai does have that pressure, and she can keep on you, and she's a very quick character too. Oh, Seth comes out for the save to keep the pressure off him.
Dylan's gotta do something quick. He's down to his last hit. Nice block. He's trying to use all of his strikers. Oh, nice burning knuckle.
Saved it till the very end.
Going into our last character for each player. This is match point.
We got Vanessa against Terry.
But that life lead's gonna be presenting a problem. So Dylan.
They're both sitting on max bar. Both have 2 strikes left. Again, that Clark strike doesn't seem that great. I believe it's a grab.
Yeah, so you got to be. So Clark can have a lot of damage, but you got to use him right to get that. Oh, big uppercut from Seth. Does not get any more off of it. Some punches. Oh, tries to go for the full meter super. Does not land. And Dylan is knocked into losers.
They're knocked into losers. Again, that raw power geyser just did not pay off. And he was able to punish it too, because that's another thing too. Is like just because you see it go off doesn't mean that you're going to do something against it.
Right.
So good work to him. Good work to him.
So we're moving on
to our next set matches. I think we're going to be in losers now because no, we got one more winners match.
Yeah, we got one more winners, and then we're going to be going back into losers.
Hey,
we're getting our contestants together. Let's see. Also, Yori's a good character to use overall. Yeah, Yori.
He's one of those classics. He's been in most of the games, so most people know him.
Yeah, Yori's a mainstay in the KoF series. He's got projectiles. He has a
DP.
He has a DP.
He has Rekkas.
He has Rekkas. He's got everything. Everything you could ever need. Oh my. We are upside down.
I love it. Let's do it.
Someone's flipped the gravity. First KoF was on the 360. That might have been KoF 13? Because I know KoF 14 was on the newest consoles. That's the newest generation.
Was it? Because I thought 15. Because 15 is the new.
No, the KoF 15's I think has been announced, but has not been released yet. Because KoF 14 I think came out in 2015, I think.
Already got whip against Iori. Whip putting that whip to use.
So Michael Finn and David A versus Cloud Allen and Arthur Williams. Breaking out the Iori versus the whip. So this would be a good situation where you would use Iori's projectiles because at such a long range you just want to do quarter circle forward and punch. Just quarter circle forward punch. Just use that ground projectile, make them come to you and either eat that damage, block, or jump over it.
Especially with whip, wanting to stay full screen and just take advantage of that range he has with that whip.
Yes. Oh, nice grab. And we're gonna have a timeout. Who's gonna take this?
It's hard to tell by the stances because they both look disappointed, and Iori took it. So
Michael Finn getting the first round on timeout.
Cloud. Now we got Athena. Cycle balls right away, right off the back. It looks like we're gonna get a lot of cycle balls.
Haven't seen that move yet.
It's like a projectile dash, I believe. I think it like goes through him and does damage.
Okay.
Oh, big jump in.
More cycle balls.
Punishes the cycle ball. Oh!
Air. Ooh,
big jumping kick. We're down, going to round 3.
All right, Athena against Kyo.
So Kyo does not have any projectiles that I can think of off the top of my head. He does.
Yeah, he does. He has the same thing as him and Iori are almost like clones.
Ah,
he has Rekkas. He has a DP.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't have it in this game. Okay. Normally he does have it though, but I guess he doesn't have it in this game. But yeah.
Be at a disadvantage where Athena just wants to stand back
and throw out those
cycle balls. Oh, big uppercut.
Oh, DP.
He has Rekkas. So, all right, Athena is sitting on max bar. Gonna see if Cloud's gonna use any of that. Just gonna stand there, use jabs. Oh, big punch, and another jumping jab.
Athena takes the next character again. Cloud's Athena's putting in work right now. All right, now we got Ralph. See if Ralph can wreck it.
I see what you did there.
I try sometimes.
Some big combos. Oh, drops the elbow.
Oh, the dynamite punches.
Some Fist of the North Star going on over here. Oh!
I want to hear some yada 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 yada.
It's gonna get the hitbox just in the right place and get down to round 5.
Vanessa against Ralph.
All right, Ralph and Vanessa. Oh, big punches.
I think those machine gun punches are going to be too much for Cloud to handle. They're very active.
Oh,
she's
gets
able
a
to
jab
counter
in
it,
between.
Some more beep boop bops.
Gonna see. Haven't seen any striker use yet.
No, she
This
got
would be coming very handy right now.
Yeah, Cloud's in on full panda.
Got 30 seconds left. Cloud's just dynamite punching her. Gonna try dynamite punch her way to victory.
Yeah, that's. I believe that is Michael on that end.
Oh yeah, Michael's. Oh, striker's coming out.
Oh, instant overhead.
Jumping overhead.
Oh, was that an instant overhead?
That looked like a third strike overhead.
Oh, that was one way to do it.
So stepping up is going to be David A.
And
Cloud Allen.
His last match, he looked very, very clean. So excited to see what he can do in this round.
Cloud Allen has a round lead. And let's see what David A can do.
And of
Stepping
course,
up.
standard tournament rules. So if you do win, you have to keep your same characters.
Yes. So we're going. I love this stage. This stage looks beautiful. It's
It does, the little
aquarium stage.
All of these stages
Yeah.
are pretty cool. The backgrounds are
Oh, so
super.
David, I do believe
Putting
Lynn
in
is
the
one of the
damage
strongest
with
characters in
Lynn.
this game, though. I do believe that Lynn is actually really good in this game.
He certainly knows. He certainly knows his combos. Getting big five big hits.
Is not letting that whip affect him at all. Oh, poison breath. Another poison breath.
Chips him out.
Chip. All right, I think we got Athena coming in next. Yep.
Yes. Oh, stops the super. Some nice jump ins from Cloud. Big cycle ball. Another cycle ball. They Cloud might realize that that's a good move. Gonna just keep using it.
I think that's just jumping shorts. All he's doing.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the easiest way to victory is just projectile spam.
Now it's getting down to the bottom. So can he take out?
Nice uppercut. Oh,
just
big
hits.
jumps in.
Oh,
And he-
big uppercut.
Just
one
raw
more.
DPs.
Oh, one more touch is all he needs. A cycle ball.
Oh, no! The magic pixel of life.
He tried one more time with that jumping short just to see if he could catch him. Get that quick frame out there to see if he would touch, but just not enough. Oh,
So
he's-
Cloud has got one character left. Oh,
in the
15
corner.
hits. Nice jump. Didn't land. Gets a punch. Oh, it's back to the magic pixel. And
There you
gonna
go.
get
Finally
it.
took out that Lynn.
So Cloud's going to get a little bit of life back from winning
I
the
think she'll be close
round.
to full life. She'll be pretty close to full life. And gets Blue Mary.
About 3/4
Or I guess in
health.
the game, just
Oh,
Mary.
so gonna trade. They're roughly about the same health. Oh,
That
but
uppercut from Seth. See, that's the thing that got me is he has that two-parter where he just comes out and then he walks towards and does that uppercut.
So
Well, Vanessa's putting in a little bit of work. She's got Mary down to
oh,
about
big
half-life.
super.
Oh, and that's a level 3. See how the background changes there?
Oh,
Nice.
just a big
That was a
big
great super.
whirlwind throw from Blue Mary. And David
So we got Arthur up.
forcing on Arthur. Arthur, a known SNK, excuse me, known SNK fighter. I won't say savant, but he's very good at SNK games. Evo champion of Garo. Garu. So he's got a pedigree in SNK fighting games. And Arthur picking up the K dash or just K. I'm not entirely sure. Versus a Yori. So trading some projectiles. K just walks by the projectiles like, nah, I'm not touching that today.
That dash.
Gonna jump. Oh, he's gonna eat the DP. So
And Kay keeps going with the punches. The V-boops.
So, wait, oh, Arthur's going to get another. Oh, the striker's going to come in. Going to get a. Oh, that's going to be a big damage. Oh, almost a life bar for Arthur.
Trying to get the fireballs to finish it off.
Oh, but,
Oh, the sweep. The sweep just connects.
That's sometimes the deadliest move you can have in this game is just Crouching,
Sweep.
crouching sweeps.
Nice
So
little
Arthur.
headbutt there.
Yeah, they have some long range and they hit low. So if you're not expecting it, yeah.
Yeah, and those
So-
records are not safe on block either. So if he continues on with the records, I think the first hit is safe, and after that, if you continue on, you can be punished.
So up to our second characters now. David's got Blue Mary. Arthur has Leona. Arthur's sitting on a full
And they
super
both
beater.
bring out their strikers at the same time.
Leona, oh, a big grab. Not going to get much else off of it, though.
And the short hop into that combo. Oh, this Mary is doing some damage right now.
Now David's sitting on a full super meter. I was gonna
That
do
was a good
do some wrestling moves. Would have
Ma-
seen that in a. Oh, almost had the super off, but
Mary
that
is-
jab.
Oh, Mary's a bit of a
Accepted.
grappler. Also, she has some counters as well. She can be put into. She goes into a counter state, and of course.
We're down to 5 seconds. This is gonna be close. Oh,
And
David's
there we
gonna
are.
David's gonna get the jumping kick. And we're down to our last character for Arthur. Breaking out the Kula, who I believe is a mid-boss character in this game,
She
but is also
the
selectable.
Ice
She is. It
Master.
takes a very special input to get her out, but she can be used.
Interesting.
You can actually select even the boss characters, a way to unlock them too. Very complicated and complicated. You have to go like on random and do these certain movements, land on a certain character, pick that character, and yeah, it's fun.
Interesting. So Arthur, the Evo champion, on the ropes. Oh, he's gonna get the big super, or not the super, get the big striker.
Trying to at least get Mary out so you can get down to the last character, which is that Lynn.
Yeah, David does have the character advantage right now. He has one more. Oh, the big super, that might be
I
enough.
think that's gonna be it.
That's
Yep,
gonna be it?
That ends it.
Michael and David are gonna move on, and the former Evo champion
Gets taken
gets
down
taken into losers.
by that Blue Mary. That Blue Mary did some work.
Yes. So once again, we are live from Free Play Arcade in Arlington, playing King of Fighters 2000. We're gonna have some losers bracket action coming up.
That's where
in
you're gonna
just
see
a
me.
few. That's where you're gonna see me too.
So definitely some exciting action. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in
Yes.
here. Free Play Arlington, Tuesday night fights each and every Tuesday. So make sure that you hit that follow button so you can make sure to turn in next Tuesday night. We'll be at Free Play Richardson playing some Guilty Gear.
All our events are listed on our Free Play Arcade community group, and you can search it on Facebook, and we will add you to the group. So if you haven't been added already, go ahead and find us on Facebook.
And it looks like we are up, so we will be back.
So while we get some, we're gonna have a full commentator change because I am up as well. So.
No, just kidding. I'm not leaving. I'm still here. It's pretty awesome that all these people came out tonight despite the nasty weather and the drive. For me from Denton, it's like an hour or so, and some people live pretty far in the Metroplex. So glad that everyone could make it out here. Looks like we've got Ethan and John against Justin and Jerry. And that's Jerry with a G, actually. Looks like oh,
My bad. This is your team, Emily. I forgot to make a note of it. All right, fine. It's me by myself. And I'm going to call in a pro. An Evo champion, as you heard, said multiple times while he was playing.
Oh, no.
FBA Arthur. That's
None
right.
of those things were true.
That's right in the chat. This man right here. Deny it all you want. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I was, and I'm no champion.
All right, so it's Emily, Jerry, and Justin. See what Emily's got for us.
Chris, are you
Yes.
standing in the way of free play Carrollton?
Well, I mean, it's not. Okay, so now Ian knows this, right? But this is the official, like, free play, like, world conquest plan. We have a compass. We have a map. It has the house of one Ian Balin in Carrollton right on it. Now, you put the needle right in the middle of his house.
No,
Then
wow.
you
Yeah, that's
spin
a really
the
good
compass
idea.
around, right?
Uh-huh.
And you'll notice if you spin it at just the same length, you're going to get Richardson, Arlington, Denton, up to Fort Worth. It's all about being equidistant away from Ian Balin. He can
That-
never get closer or further away from a free play.
Now, I would argue that I did not beat Combo Fiend, that the real winner was
By the way, free play
Sony.
Dallas falls in line with that, just so you know.
Sony for convincing many tournaments to use their inferior PlayStation 3 hardware for tournaments. I would have beaten him,
Emily
however.
took out her first opponent already.
Emily with a little bit of life lead. Ethan slinging some plasma.
So what's
Throwing that
this
purple
about you
fire.
beating Combo Fiend?
I've played him twice.
Uh-huh.
The second time was one of the 3 hardest beatdowns I ever received in my Street Fighter 4 tenure.
Sounds like me and Ryan Hart.
Ah.
Oh, this is the sumo wrestling little girl. I like this character.
Ryan Hart is on that list as well.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
And Sanford
That
for
dude's no
being
joke.
a scumbag. Anyway, but the first time I played him, it was still in Super, and he used Makoto and I used Honda, and I was winning, and I was doing great. And it came down, well, I lost the first game, but in the second game I figured some stuff out, and I was feeling really confident going to the third game, and the PlayStation decided to just vomit all over everything. And it started chugging, it was dropping frames, it was terrible, and like it was like the worst Xbox Live match, but it was a local PS3 match. And at the end, I'm sitting there like, I scrubbed out a win that neither of us could do anything about. I felt really bad. I'm like, do you want to replay it? He's like, shut up and shake my hand. I'm like, all right.
This is a character I haven't seen today.
Is it
Which
Kula?
one?
Kula?
Kula?
I
Kula's
was
the
playing her just
code
a minute
character?
ago.
Yeah, you are. Is it one you
Poorly.
give you a code?
If you're playing the MVS version, yes.
Right, but we're
because
playing
we're
the
having
A.
the AES BIOS, where we can just select her.
That's an interesting like trick that we pull. How does that work again?
Okay, so the Neo Geo MVS is the arcade hardware. The AES is the Advanced Entertainment System home console.
The
They
Neo
played
Geo that was $600 that I could never afford?
Yes.
That's the one.
That's the one. The one they wouldn't sell me when I was a kid without my parents saying so. And they never would have
shows
allowed
them you own one now.
Kind of. I own 3 MVSs, but no AESs. Particularly none that I bought with the money that I earned mowing lawns in 7th grade.
So what
Point
you're saying is we're playing on a Neo Geo console right now, not the arcade.
That's what the game thinks. But the game is the game ROM is the exact same. The game
Interesting.
code is the same. The only difference is the console settings, which is determined entirely by BIOS, and you have some additional features frequently, like not
Congratulations,
having to
Ethan.
do kill-offs. If you play on the home version, so after someone wins, you don't have to then reset everything.
Yeah, that's always one of the reasons why King of Fighters lasts until about 2:30 in the morning every time we do it.
Yeah, versus mode is really
To
good.
Ian in the chat, yes, Arthur did indeed have $600 as a kid.
700 actually.
There you
I
go.
afforded the tax as well.
Look at that. That is a responsible young man right there.
I spent
young
all
Arthur
summer
Williams.
mowing lawns and stained my shoes green. And you
I
know,
don't really understand these euphemisms, but just don't explain it to me.
no, I used a lawnmower. I pushed it, and it was hot outside. I mowed neighborhood lawns for a lot of money, and I did it all summer, and I saved up enough money to buy a Neo Geo at my local Babbage's. And they would not sell it to me, so I ended up getting a whole bunch of Sega stuff. I got a Saturn. I imported a few PC Engine games.
Oh, wow. Emily doing a dance in the background. How much to get her to do the nene while he plays whip?
I don't know. We might have to get
That-
Dylan to tell her that.
That assist is so dang cheap. Just walks
The last hit's
all the way.
unblockable. It's unblockable.
And he walks all the way across the screen to do it. Nice. Oh, here's the Killdozer. All right.
Killdozer. Getting in there.
That's right. This is the real hero of tonight, Killdozer. Nice sweep.
It's a good name.
I think there was a TV movie in the 70s called Killdozer.
Was it about a bulldozer that would come to life and murder people?
I thought that was a
Or
truck
about
movie.
a guy that would drive a bulldozer into people?
You know, I'm not really totally sure. Can't say I saw that movie. All right, King doesn't need the Jaguar mask to win this round.
Sounds to me like you missed out, and so did I. Because any movie with the title of Killdozer.
Yes. Well, the reason I know the name is from Grindhouse. What is it? It was the Rod Rodriguez version of Grindhouse. What is that?
Planet Terror?
Yeah, Planet Terror. Yeah, that car that they immediately appear in the middle of the movie. That's the Killdozer.
After they lose a reel or whatever?
Yes. They lose a reel during the sex scene, and then we assume, and then straight to the Killdozer. Everything's on fire. I love that movie so much.
I like it when she did those rocket jumps.
Nice.
Straight out of Quake.
Indeed. We got some basic footsies here from Iori.
Iori has a throw named Scumgale.
I want to know, like, ooh, activates. Ethan's got a little something, but I don't know what his experience with KoF is. Like, is this his little bit of ST coming out?
I would say he has dabbled with the game because he knows some characters, some moves, some motions.
Well, he has been playing. He's a pinball player primarily,
Uh-huh.
but he has been playing ST with us, you know, for 4 or
Yes.
5 months or so.
All right.
So this should be final, right?
Well, there is another player on this team because
That's
not enough
Jerry's
yet.
first win.
Yeah, there's Justin.
So John Gal's getting up there now.
Wait.
John, you're up.
Ethan. No. Ethan won.
He did?
I believe
Oh,
so.
Ethan, did you win both? Oh, nice work.
But you're up again. It's a 3-player team.
Oh, no.
Emily still dancing in the background. Jerry texting about how he got put on a 3-player team. Jerry never got to play last time. No, he did get to play, but like Justin put up a much better fight against I want to say it was 2D Tony. As we open up our losers bracket. I'm next, by the way. Me and Edward Bowie. I'm not actually going to play. Edward's going to crush everyone.
Excellent. I'll see you in loser semis.
Yes. Look at these combos. What is going on? Oh, flash kick. So that move is featured on the Tuesday Night Fights Championship belt we're giving away later today.
Which move? The flash kick?
Yeah, specifically Kim's flash kick.
Oh, Hyunzan?
Yeah.
All right. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of generic Guile-esque, you know, fighter game move stuff. But yeah, there's a power wave, and then a character is responding with a flash kick. So it's Kim. Generic Kim, of course. That's right, Ian. From pinball to ST. Not the only convert from that in that direction, and we have them going back the other way too. Oh. That cheap move. It's so cheap.
You just dodge roll out of that and get away from it.
Is that it? AB out of there?
Yep.
Raw Super connects.
Just like laying waste on with the dragon punches.
And counters the striker.
Charge.
I just find Iori's role so funny in this game. It is completely unpunishable, I swear, in CVS2. You have like one frame where you can hit him low and that's it.
Gross.
But in this game, like you just kind of hit it.
Very nice, Ralph.
I'm having trouble telling what's what in this game.
Well, there is
So-
a manatee in the background.
True.
So I was saying before we started, I feel like fighting as a venue in an aquarium is maybe the worst idea I've ever heard of.
Hey,
this guy has dynamite punches.
At least they're not in the water part. Are these the last characters for both teams?
No, Takuma is waiting in the wings for Jerry.
Ah, I see it now.
And done. Nope.
One more tick should do it.
I'll be
at
amazed
this.
if he comes back with
He's,
Oh,
I
one
don't
hit.
think, going to get all the way through Takuma.
Oh.
He should have mashed on that roll. The moment that he hit the ground, roll through, then get a punish on the far side.
I'll see if I can remember that.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
If there's ever a super flash and they're nearby, just mash on roll. The two lights together. A third strike throw, if you will.
Wait, not, but they're the top buttons.
Roll is light punch plus light kick.
Right, which in this game is the top buttons in your current orientation?
No. It is light punch is top left. Okay, jab is light punch. Strong is heavy punch. Short is light kick, and forward is is heavy kick. And then the
my,
two heavies are nothing.
My head's spinning. I'm going to learn it on the fly.
Sounds good. I believe in you. Oh man, King of Fighters.
and a fighting Freddy Cougar just
Yeah,
whooping.
Choi Bounce, the scumbag after my own heart right there. I rode him to third place in Spring Series King of Fighters 96. And you know just how much I play King of Fighters, so
All of it.
I was quite happy.
I believe I lost you at that tournament, but don't really remember.
Possible. Were you
I
in that
wasn't here
tournament?
yet.
Yeah, I think I lost to you and to someone that picked Choi. Which,
I was somebody who picked Choi.
all right, then I lost to you and to someone that picked Krauser.
Okay, I did not pick Krauser.
Okay.
I want to say Kevin Vincent. Was
Brian
playing Krauser.
Waco.
Oh,
He
okay.
used Krauser.
Yeah.
And I beat him the second time because I also used Krauser.
And I think I got second in that tournament. Our
Oh.
legendary King of Fighters 96 tournament, which you cannot see. That is the only tournament that I am aware of that we totally don't have footage of.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that works well for me. All of my secrets are hidden still.
I was appalled. And I was back with cameras holding them up myself the very next time.
Was that the same year that Garo happened, or a
No,
different year?
no, that was the year before Garo.
Okay.
That was the year the ST tournament, like the first Super Turbo tournament. They brought out Super Turbo just for that tournament. $1,000. Chris Wilson wins it on Turbo 2 American Sticks. Nobody knew any better, but that's what it was. And then I was there with camera, so there actually is footage of that tournament. All because King of Fighters 96 had nada. Chang, that looked like it might hurt. Let's have Chang in concussion protocol after he bangs himself with a metal ball 3 times.
So Kim's flash kick, and one of the King of Fighters, Chang gets that as a move, but he can't do the whole flip, so he lands on his stomach.
That is just a floating ball. It's not even attached to the chain.
Wait, don't reveal all of Chang's secrets. Maybe there is a chain, and you just don't see it because he has a concussion. It's like an unreliable narrator.
Oh.
Charging almost at normal walk speed is Chang. There's the moo cow. Where's Ray? There's an opportunity to yell at people and moo. And Ray is not here. Think he's going to miss Primal Rage as well?
Real? I don't think he will. I think he'll make time for Primal Rage.
There you go. Big Buck Hunter can wait that day.
Ray, you cad. Oh, that game's terrible. Why do they put it forth as an option?
You special requested it.
I know.
I love that.
Oh,
Nice
man.
sweep. What's the punish going to be? Is there a punish? Yes. Over here, over there, over there, over there.
Whack
Man,
him
this
with
was
a tick
close. This last character, right? Time out victory. And John's going to
John
give him an
moves on.
autographed metal ball. And that's the end of that team. R.I.P.
Ethan Wade and John Gallen move on.
Speaking of the end of a team, it's my last venture up to the King of Fighters machine. Let me try.
I don't know about all that. I believe in you.
Let me get Arthur and Emily and just Jerry Garcia. I want to see how that sounds.
Up next, we've got Isaac and Evilness. If I can get my names to work.
All right, so that was a match. That was quite a finish there. He did the right thing. He activated the super to get the chip damage at the end because time was running out. So with time running out, it's like he thought, I felt what he was doing there. He was going to go for the super to get the chip damage, to get the life lead at the end. But that little jab there took him out.
Was just enough.
I'm going to sit over
To
here
take him
for
out.
like 30 seconds. It'll be grand.
Come on in, Arthur.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty great. You doing all your amazing work over there on the producer side. I appreciate it. Working your magic as always, sir.
I do what I can with the tools that I have. Very nice tools provided by Free Play Arcade. Up next, we've got Isaac and Evilness versus Ed, Bowie, and Crystal. Should be a good match. Let me see if I have the names.
Looks like
on the
everyone's
right
getting
side.
situated.
Yes, excellent. And everyone's sitting down, so we'll cut to that, and I'll go sit over here again.
So again, we got Bowie and Chris against Isaac against the Evilness. Now, last time Evilness was up, they did some work. All right, so let's see what's going on. It looks like I saw a K Vanessa, or no, K Leona. Oh, here we got Terry and Panda. We got a Panda. There was a Panda sighting.
We can't go without the Panda.
Round one, the lesser Bogard, Andy
Andy
up
makes
first.
the first move.
Again, taking on K on Isaac's side. Again, that, I don't even know what to call it. The sweeping dive leg kick thing. I have no idea.
Suhanen.
There you go. Or you can call it the proper name like Arthur does.
That show Yudon, Suhanen. I don't know the rest of them off the top of my head. He's also got an elbow dash in some games, but not this one. I think a fireball, but he might have the fireball in this one.
I don't think. I think
Sun and Ken. That's Sun and Ken is the elbow. I think.
Yeah, he has the elbow. I don't think he has fireball in this one.
Yeah, they change the characters so much from game to game that I can't keep track of which one's which because I don't put enough effort into this series. I would love to.
Again,
I've always loved King of Fighters.
There's just so many. There's just so many.
How many in total are there?
It depends on exactly what you're counting. But mainline games, there's 14. There's a 15th one sort of announced, I think. But we've seen no footage of it. I think that's what it is.
Right. No proof.
So, different parts of the world like different King of Fighters games the most. The favorites from South America have frequently been King of Fighters 98, King of Fighters 2002. Favorite from China was King of Fighters 97. And it's the most pirated arcade game in the world because people liked it and China likes pirating games. So,
plus one of the best King of Fighter players in the world is from China too, so that's why it's really popular out there as well.
That makes sense.
Who are you talking about? Xiaoyu?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you my Xiaoyu story later.
Oh, this should be good. I'm excited. The tease, stay tuned if you want to hear the story.
So, Xiaohai, not Xiaoyu, Xiaohai.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all well and good. 97, there was this Chinese guy, and he loved King of Fighters 97 so much that he became a billionaire so that he could purchase SNK, and he now owns SNK.
That's amazing.
Yes, because he loved King of Fighters 97. I don't know exactly how true that story is, but I've read
sounds great, though.
variants of it
Hashtag
throughout the internet. For a while, SNK was essentially a holding company where the licensed characters were being used in pachinko machines, and that was it. And I think that it's much better suited towards actually making games than
They've
just
been on
being
tear
licensed.
recently after they came out with the new King of Fighters, then they got Sham Show that just came out.
Yeah,
Another-
they had a few smaller titles too. The Gals Fighter, Card Fighters came out some. Oh, that may have actually been a while ago. There's a DS Card Fighters where SNK versus Capcom Card Fighters clash or whatever. If you beat the game, it corrupts the memory and ruins the cartridge.
It was never meant to be beaten.
Apparently.
That's some high quality work right there. Top grade programming.
Whoa! Cross-ups you on it.
Andy
All
against
right.
Andy.
So this is the Evilness taking on Bowie. Andy on Andy action.
Using a lot of kicks here.
And having Iori as a striker. Again, Bowie really lucky in that Tsunade kick. And Bowie goes down. On to the next character. We got Joe.
So, Xiaohai, 1 year at EVO, walks into my room and plays me one game with Kami versus Honda, loses, says he's going to come back with his friend Dako, leaves, we never see him again. That's my Xiaohai story.
That's your story. But you won. That's what matters.
Yeah,
Was this in 4?
yeah.
I would become a billionaire just so I could buy Soul Calibur.
Namco is still worth money. That's the difference. You might have to become a deca-billionaire or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to be on the board.
Bamkai and Namco is never going out of business anytime soon, especially with all the arena fighters they keep pumping out, all the Dragon Ball games they keep pumping out.
Yeah.
They're going to make money on Dragon Ball until they... No, they're
Until
just going to keep making money
The
on Dragon
world
Ball.
dies.
The jillions of Gundam video games, anime, figures, etc.
It's so sad, too. As much as I love anime and everything else, I hate that they always make them into arena fighters. I am not a fan of arena fighters at all.
I liked the Gundam game that got on PS4 just a couple years ago. It was fun. Like, I don't want to put in effort into the game, but I had a good time playing it.
Well, Gundam, so that's a nice little party game, but not one where you want to get serious and competitive with, though.
There
It's
was
just cool to fly a mech around and shoot other mechs.
There was a Arcade UFO used to have a pair of Versus Cities linked up for Gundam play, so you could have 2v2 Gundam fights. They would have tournaments. It was actually a lot of fun, and you'd yell trash talk to the people on the far side because they weren't next to you, so you'd say mean things.
So they do not have a Fist of the North Star, but they do have a JoJo fighting game in Richardson. So we got that.
Fist of the North Star, the only copy we have is mine, and we occasionally have it out. I think right now, the last time we had it out was at the Let's Play Gaming Expo, and I believe it is still in that cabinet.
Yes, that was the Dreamcast JoJo fighter. And we've actually had a tournament with it before as well, and that was a fun night.
Yeah.
We had a JoJo's
I have not played it.
a Fist of the North Star tournament just about a year ago. I'm uncomfortable running tournaments for games if I don't have at least 2 copies of them. And you'll note that we do have a second King of Fighters right next to the other King of Fighters, just in case.
Because again, these are old games, so sometimes they can act funky.
It's less them acting funky and more if it's a game that, you know, it's a unique game that people haven't really played, it'll maybe last a long time. And I want to be able to get everything done by 11 when we have to close, so I don't have to make people stay late. That's why I always want to have at least 2 copies of every game that we're running for a tournament.
So we got Chris against Evilness going on right now. We got King against Andy.
Ooh, it's getting a little bit long in the tooth for this tournament. I just looked down, 10-15.
Well, we did start a little late. So.
Yeah.
We did start late.
Only got 16 entrants tonight. I mean, that's not bad. It's, you know.
Yeah, King of Fighters isn't always... King of Fighters 2000, I should say, is not going to be the biggest draw in the world, so...
It's a fun game, though.
Well, we also have to consider the weather was pretty bad. Like, there was a wreck earlier tonight, which is why I was so late.
Yeah, traffic was bad tonight.
I had to wait it out. Otherwise, it's going to take me an hour and a half.
Yes, Arthur is wise beyond his years. So again, we got Annie against Athena going up right now. Chris on his last character, Athena. He got 3 more pandas to work with.
Desperately going
Oh,
for it.
Iori for the continuation.
I really want to play this Evilness. He's on top of things. I wish I was on top of things.
Yeah, he's still got all 3 characters too. This is not looking good
Me
for
too.
Chris right now. Hey, you're on top of the stream. That's what they pay
Alright.
you for.
Evilness moves on. Send him to losers.
You can't win
David
with
A.
personality only.
All right, up next
Without
is myself and Cloud versus Ethan Wade and John Gao. Where's Cloud? The what now? I mean, I didn't make much of a comment on it, but I did see the move.
Beep boop.
Oh, you're playing actual Roundhouse? I did not notice that. Okay, I'll get past this to Chris.
All
I'm
right, so we
so-
got Chris coming in here.
Welcome, Chris.
Why am I in here?
Ah.
I wasn't. Okay, again, King of Fighters 96 tournament, I got 3rd. That was with the American MVS setup. Arthur, of course, custom set this up exactly how he wants it so that he could win Garu. I was pressing the D button, so I'm pressing like roundhouse.
And there's nothing there.
There's just nothing there. There's nothing
Yeah,
there. That's why I had empty punishes where it's just like, why is he just sitting there?
Yeah, that's
Because I was pressing the button multiple
originally when I
times.
saw it set up too, I was like, oh, they're gonna do like the 4 buttons. The bottom will be the first 2, and then the next 3 will be the next 4.
Right.
That's really when I thought it was like, no, it's just the 4 right
Yeah,
there. It's
no,
like, oh,
No,
okay.
this is purely a custom. Arthur wants to like get it over on you setup. It always is for
It's not authentic
SNK
SNK
games.
setup.
No.
I was telling them earlier that I'm.
It's an authentic SNK like setup, but like wired custom to Arthur's hitboxy-esque specs with the buttons. Talking
Okay.
about my problems with not having a standard like button alignment.
Yeah. Hey, I struggle with that too. I kept thinking that there were moves on the far side.
Yeah, no,
because I'm
I did too. I was pressing
used to that being high.
pressing that button.
Yep.
Nothing
And then-
active.
Very
And then there was
confusing.
nothing there.
Nothing. You're just like,
Uh,
why won't my?
Evilness was doing like massive combos. Super
I saw
confirmed.
that a juggle
Yeah.
into a
Evilness
striker
has
into
got it
another, like
down.
one of his ultimates.
All of those buttons could have been active with moves. They weren't even in the game, and I still would have lost. Like he was doing some impressive stuff.
He was great.
It really was. And
Who
he
is
finished it
Evilness?
off.
I don't know his name. I think I've dragged it out of him one time before, but
Ah.
every time he always shows up when he knows the game. He always shows up here to Arlington. Actually, I've seen him in Richardson before, but he always goes by Evilness. And he has a friend he usually brings who will give his name, but I can't remember him right now.
That is fair. He's mysterious.
He
You
is
don't know who
mysterious.
That's
Evilness
why it's the
Hey.
evilness.
really is.
I'm repping the Dallas Derby Devils today. They're going to be
Woo!
back.
What?
Yay.
November 18th. We're
Killer
doing-
Queen Night?
Yes, Killer Queen, Monday, November 18th, right here. The Dallas Derby Devils will be here. Gory Midori will be on the microphone. You won't have to listen to me. And I will be like panic setting up a tournament right at the last minute.
Of course.
So
We're always doing that.
everybody, if you're in the DFW area, come up here, enjoy some Killer Queen. If you've never played before, come up here, enjoy some Killer Queen.
Have you played it, Jerry?
Yes, I played with you once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a good worker. I'm not a good upgrade
you're-
at anything else.
You're objective. You're the berry guy.
Yeah, I'm the berry guy.
Yeah.
I carry berries. Is what
That's
I do.
the way to go.
And ride the snail.
I've been practicing my queen lately, so
Yeah,
trying to get good.
I'm not queen material. I'm gonna be the first to admit that.
That's okay. Maybe you're a warrior.
No, I'm a worker. Just plain little worker.
And there's no shame in that. It's a lot of fun. I like to collect berries.
I feel like I'm not a queen player. Like if I'm playing the way I should play, but typically our level of experience here at Free Play requires me to be queen.
So here we've got Cloud and Ethan.
All right, we got Terry against Athena. Mr. Terry Bogart against Athena. Oh, Athena gets the throw. The one thing I'm seeing from Athena, she's not throwing enough cycle balls right now. So we got Athena, Whip, and Terry on Cloud side. Up next is Whip.
I played a little bit of Athena in this game. I typically play her in all the games, but I struggle to anti-air with her.
She's
I mean,
really
it's-
good. I really like her in 14. She was
it's-
really fun in 14.
It's not a very cut and dry like sure you can anti-air like it is in with Shotos and Capcom Fighters. So need to learn my buttons.
Indeed. And just the movements as well.
Man, I am just dying for somebody to go into the background and dance the Nene while Cloud plays Whip.
Power Wave. Power wave. The louder power waves are going out. And whip goes down. Still on Terry. Terry on Terry action. Who is the true Terry? Oh, it looks like he's changing up from power wave to burn knuckle. And takes out the panda.
Out of here.
So,
That's some panda violence. Goodness gracious. Someone called it WWF.
All right, so one more hit should do it, and then Terry should.
Oh,
Power
my goodness.
geyser.
Let's just go ahead and use all that super.
That was the super power geyser too.
You can't take it home with you.
This is true. All right, next we got up Ethan against Arthur.
Man, he supered so hard it hit me.
Felt it all the way over here. That geyser came all the way over here. All right, Arthur going with the Calaxis. Joe's the striker. Ethan sticking with Seth on the striker. All right. Arthur got Kay, Leona, and Kula. And then we got Terry, Ori, and Yuri on Ethan's side. Starting out with Terry. Good burn knuckle there, catching the jump.
Oh my. Oh, missed the juggle.
That Seth is a very good striker, I will say that. I think Seth's better than Joe for the striker.
It looks like it's something unblockable. It's pretty cool. When I say cool, I mean super cheap.
Yeah. It's like, what do I do? Do I block? Oh, wait, I can't block.
Yeah.
Like, I see him walking towards me. And Ethan takes out Kay with a power wave.
So I got Emily here with me. What are you playing this Wednesday?
we are going to play some Super Mario Brothers 3 on the Play Choice 10.
I've played 5 levels of that game.
I was inspired by the Extra Life relay that we had going on. It was a lot of fun. I was a little tired towards the end.
Yeah. Just dying to see the ending of that game since we couldn't make it.
I don't think so. I don't think I saw the ending.
We didn't make it.
We didn't make it.
No.
Yeah.
We got all the way through the 5th world.
Yeah, again, as soon as it hit 25 hours, like, I'm checking out. It was a struggle. About hour 20 is when I started to feel it.
I gotta be honest, most of us are still feeling it.
Yeah, I'm definitely still.
Oh, yes.
I'm hitting buttons that don't have anything connected to it.
It was a big, what is like, should I go out tonight or just sleep? I was like, no, I gotta make it. I gotta make it out.
Yeah.
But
And
it
we
was
did.
amazing for a great cause, and I definitely will do it again.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of fun.
We got-
I like that Ethan managed to knock out 2 of Arthur's characters with 1 kick. Very economical of him.
A lot of power waves.
Oh dear.
2
All
birds
right.
with 1 stone.
All right, we got Iori and Kula. Oh, and Frozen.
Why does Kula make me want sushi?
Someone said there was a sushi place named after that.
She's an anime character. I don't know. Every time I watch an anime, I think of sushi. So, or like a rice ball. Oh,
I think
so
ramen.
delicious.
No, this isn't the rice ball character. That's Kinsuo, right? Throws a rice ball at you.
Not sure.
No, you're right. The revolving sushi bar here. Kura. Yes, correct, Ian. Kula is now Kura.
All right, Yuri. Oh, activates counter mode.
We're out of
One more hit should do it. Can he get it in? Can Yuri get that last hit in? Get out of here, Joe. I don't want nothing to do with you. And the fireball takes it. Arthur goes down. Ethan
What?
takes down both Cloud and Arthur.
Ooh.
No John Gao. Have a seat, John. You will
Not needed.
You will not be needed
You
today.
are not needed.
The master of Landmaker, John Gao. Not needed.
Not needed. Ethan had it.
He's going to ride Ethan's coattails all the way to winners.
I hope he does. I hope he does. Up next, we have Luke and Dylan, as someone has to get off of Landmaker. Let's see here. I can do this. Luke and Dylan versus Isaac and Evilness. I can produce with my left hand.
You got this.
I can't lean back in a chair if I'm gonna produce with my left hand though. Oh,
he's-
Dylan says
okay.
I'm not gonna be needed because my
Yeah, I'm
partner's
just
gonna
going to stay
handle
here and play
this all
Landmasters.
himself.
I don't need to get up.
Yeah, nah. Luke's got this handled. basically guaranteeing victory here.
All right,
And,
again,
yeah,
Luke
swap that
dealing
out.
against Isaac.
There we go. That's the one.
Yeah, Isaac and Evil Master. Evilness. Now I've upgraded from Evilness to Evil Master.
Luke,
He is
one of
the
our
evil master.
yeah, he is. Luke, one of our most improved fighting game players in the last, I would say, 3 months. His Cammy is getting ferocious in the ST.
That is awesome.
All right, so we start off. We got Blue Mary as a striker and Seth as a striker. Got some fans going out.
Is it you, or are you the fan of my?
Everyone is.
Oh, okay. I know
She's
Carlos
the
is.
first she's the first lady of King of Fighters.
I know Carlos
May
is a
is
big fan.
babe.
Everybody loves Mai. How can you not? Just like everyone loves Chun. Oh, with the air grab.
That was fair.
Got a sad confession.
You don't.
Not a Chun fan.
Oh.
I don't believe it.
I don't know if I can ever trust you again, Chris.
She's I don't know. To be honest, Chun is a World Warrior character. Most of those character designs I was not terribly happy with. Even Dalsum, he has his issues.
I gained some mileage out of that air grab. I've already done it twice now. See one more time to finish it off. Nope, just finished it off with the fire. Next up, we got Ralph.
Nice air
Again,
throw.
that air grab is putting in some mileage. That's the third time now it's hit. Fourth time, nope.
And Isaac is down to his last character.
Yeah. Oh, fire fans. And Luke is playing this good. Just letting Isaac jump towards him, just staying back, anti-airing. Oh, finally takes out one character. Alright, we got Mr. Terry Bogard up. Time for some power wave and some burning knuckle.
Go away.
Ah, power dunk.
So, I don't mean to check the lore too much, but why bother fighting in Egypt? Like, can't you fight closer to home?
But we don't know where they're all from.
Again, so
Well, we know where they are. I see the Great Pyramid in the background.
So I don't think there's a team Egypt, but so there.
Egypt is sponsoring the tournament then.
There you go. Trying to bring in more tourism is what they're trying to do.
That's an interesting form of tourism. Just people bare knuckle fighting in the streets.
In
well,
front of
streets
the
in
Great
the sand.
Pyramids.
Pass it off to someone more knowledgeable for you.
There was a cup that I would have knocked over. I'm not proud of this fact, but I would have done it.
That's fair.
All right, now we got Iori in with the Rekkas right off the back. So much damage. All right, we got Evilness. And his Iori is doing some work right now.
That one move caused a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, it finishes with the overhead there, so if you're crouching, this is going to get you every time. The Rekkas do a lot of damage, but again, the overhead.
last hit is an overhead.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a knowledge check. Do you know that it's an overhead? So he has a jumping heavy kick that jumping back heavy kick that hits behind him, so-called the taco kick. And you just saw you were using it a couple times in a row. It is an incredible move that puts the opponent in block stun forever and is just a fantastic move.
Oh, the grab into the super.
Oh, missed the finale though.
Terry's about done here. Not too much more left for him. This Iori is putting in work. I don't think Iori is going to be taken out here.
Yep, there he goes. Evilness is truly the master.
Well, he still got to take on Dylan, so we'll see how that goes. All right, down to the last character, we got Vanessa against Iori. Again, those Rekkas just wrecking havoc on Vanessa right now. Just so much damage right now. Okay, can he get something started? Again, that overhead. Again, I understand it's one of those things where you automatically think you gotta down back the block. Then that overhead comes and just rocks your world. Oh, finally stuffs it.
Nope.
Oh.
Too early. And that move doesn't have invincibility, so it might have gotten stuffed even still. Clark assist takes it. Clark? Rolf? Ah, blast, I can't even remember. I think it's Clark.
It was Clark.
Okay.
He had Ralph in his team.
Yeah. If I see them side by side, I don't know which one's which.
One has glasses, the other doesn't. That's how I can tell them apart.
One is Schwarzenegger and one is Arnold. Wait, no.
Oh.
I am still not recovered from this last weekend.
Yeah,
one
no.
is Sylvester Stallone, one is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Speaking of, have you seen the new Terminator film? Without spoilers, I can say I think it is my third favorite Terminator film, but that's still not saying very much.
No.
Okay, yeah, I have not seen it yet.
It's all right. It's not great.
It's a Terminator movie.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but the problem with that is I think Terminator 2 is the best movie to come out in my lifetime.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
I really did enjoy the first Terminator 2. It was really good.
The first Terminator 2.
Ah.
Oh. No, Terminator 2, right? Like, beyond being a movie that was super high budget, awesome, marvelous technical feats, was a really good science fiction movie discussing, you know, robots and humanity and et cetera, and it's just a great movie all around. I love that movie. And I don't think they can ever do that movie justice in the sequel. And this new movie does not, but it's a pretty good movie nevertheless.
All right, we got Dylan against Evilness right now. Right now, pretty neck to neck. Dylan got a little bit of a lead right now. Let's see if Iori can take this. Iori did a lot of work last match. Oh, and Dylan just barely takes it there.
Iori seems to maybe be Evilness's main.
Seems to be what now?
Evilness's main.
Oh. Iori's a really good
Is
character in
Iori
every
strong?
King of Fighters game. You can never go wrong with Iori or Kim. Those two, I think, are near the top, or at least very good in every game.
And Ken is in no relation to Street Fighter, right?
Street Fighter who?
Street Fighter kid?
Kim.
Kim.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah.
He's Korean.
Gosh.
So, no
I don't know the
relation to Street Fighter Ken. You're fine.
Yeah.
I totally heard Ken.
Yeah,
Kim is the one who wears the like white with the blue outline gi, and he does the kicks.
it's a Dobok. He's Korean.
Ugh.
There you go.
And that was
There
it.
you go. I stand corrected.
And I did not speak too soon.
Evilness takes it. Moving on now to winners finals. On player one side, we will have 2D Tony and Andrew. On player two, Michael Finn and David A.
All right, so is this gonna winners final?
This is, in fact, winners finals.
Yeah, those,
And we got
that's
30
producer
minutes left
headset.
on
That's
the
producer
clock.
headset.
We have a special presentation. We're having a bit of a photo shoot in the house today.
What?
So our next opponent is going to be Jonathan versus Michael. They're going to mash it out. Not Michael Finn. No. Mystery Michael.
It's a mystery fighter. The guest fighters are in the arena tonight to
Yeah.
duke it out for your entertainment.
It's a one-on-one.
Let's see how this goes. Let's go on stream for the
I'm
world to
excited.
see.
It's going to be ridiculous.
No pressure, guys.
I love it.
Just remember, everyone on the internet's watching you.
Yeah, there we go. Look at
Which
that.
means you're totally under pressure right now.
All right, this is for ultimate bragging rights.
And No pressure, guys, but look up. You're on the screen.
I mean, it used to be on camera. It's all good.
That's true. That's true. They are models. So.
Tear it up.
All right, I'm interested to see the character selection. Oh, Michael is ready to go, not
Michael,
wasting any time.
King of Fighters veteran here.
All right, Jonathan. Looks like we got
Oh,
Joe.
roulette.
Random
Yes,
select.
that's some boldness
Oh,
right there.
That is
that's
a
what I
strategy.
like to
That's
see.
a strategy
yes.
right there. He's just saying, I'm good enough to beat you with any character in the game. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
care who
Yes,
I
sir.
am. Looks like we got Vanessa going with the striker.
Maybe Theo. Yeah, there we go.
All right, first up we got Joe and the wannabe Ryu.
Very much so. Oh. Nice Hadouken there, Dan.
So right now we do have our two guests competing it right now. We got Jonathan and Michael going one-on-one. They are from the photo shoot that's taking place here in the arcade right now. They're two of the models for the photo shoot, and they are fighting it out on your stream for your entertainment, and so they can brag.
There we go.
See who's the best King of Fighter tonight.
Round one going to Michael and his fake show.
Uh-oh, now we got Iori coming
I
up.
feel like he needs a pink gi.
He does. He
Yeah.
is Dan. He is Dan.
Maybe Dan is him.
Actually, technically, Dan is him.
Yeah, Dan is him. Actually, Dan is him and Robert, I believe.
Yeah, because Capcom just wanted to make fun of SNK for having half Shotos in their game. It's like, oh, we're going to come out with a half Shoto too. His name's Dan.
Yep.
He wears pink, and everybody loves him. All right, looks like...
Now everybody loves the joke character in the Capcom games because the thing that they're making fun of SNK for, of having generic characters, they actually have really cool artwork and characters.
Yeah. The overhead? Oh, finish it with an overhead?
You can see
Man.
that Iori's or Jonathan's strategy is,
All right,
seems to be a little.
we got Kim. Let's see if Michael can make it a clear run, taking out all three characters with one.
Wild jumping here. I like the Hadouken. Michael's got a little something here. He's got his Hadouken. He's got his basic Shoto game, spacing. Jonathan going full panda here.
He takes down a character. There we go.
The
he
roulette.
got one.
The jumping roundhouse. Oh, who's this character?
This is going to be Katsumi. I believe she's from another game. I don't know which one.
Well, it's King of Fighters, so I would hope so.
Yeah. Touche, sir.
Yeah.
Touche. All right, neither has used the striker yet. That's very interesting.
They may not.
But,
know
yeah, but I didn't exactly explain the rules.
And that takes it. That's going to be
All
the
right,
last
there we
character
go.
down. We got Michael
done,
as
Michael.
the champion.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Hope they got their pictures. That was good times.
That was a good time indeed. Oh, and now.
All right. Now we got our winners final. It's going to be Michael,
Now-
another Michael.
Great job.
Now the bragging rights goes to the true champion over here, Michael.
Great job, Michael.
All right,
Interesting strategy, though, with the
we have
random
a-
select, thinking you were good
Here,
enough
I'll-
to beat him with any character in
Here,
the game.
I'll send him on for the interview.
Come on in, come
Join
in.
us over here.
So now that you officially won, now you get to come on stream and explain the deep thought and strategy that went into your character selection.
So, my thing is, if the enemy doesn't know what I'm doing, if I don't know what I'm doing, the enemy doesn't know what I'm doing.
Crazy style, I like it.
That's
Like it.
accurate.
So you
How
do
do you deal with crazy? You can't.
Exactly.
And
You
it
just-
was almost a clean sweep there, almost taking out all three characters with just one.
Strategy
skill
is just
level.
keep pressing one button as fast as you can.
No, what
Like
you do, that's the
that.
trick. You find a good button and you keep using
Exactly.
it.
You get in that flow and then you just keep going with it.
There you go. So again, definitely, I just know that the whole internet saw that happen.
Oh, snap. Well, I'm good on
Everybody,
Twitch chat.
everybody on the internet saw it happen. So if it's on the internet, it
It's
happened.
going to be there forever.
Happens.
Exactly.
Remember my name.
You're not famous.
Yeah. I'll be there eventually.
Also the champ.
And it's official there. You're labeled a champ. So we're continuing
Thank
on
you
with the
so
tournament. Thank you. Thank you for tuning
having me.
in.
Thank you for letting me compete.
Absolutely.
So we continue on. We have Andrew and
Michael.
against Michael and David, and Andrew and can't say the
Being
other name.
amazing.
Beating amazing. There we go. All right, so again, this is winners finals. So winner of this will be in grand finals, so it's guaranteed top 2. So let's see who is gonna move on and wait for the winner out of the losers final. So we got Athena, Ralph, and Whip against Iori, Kyo, and Ralph. All right, Athena taking an early lead right now, putting on the pressure. Andrew's not able to do much right now. Again, into the rush grab there. Athena with the cycle ball. More cycle balls. Again, if you're going to be Athena, you got to... The one thing she can do is throw out cycle balls. That's what Athena does.
So she's really crazy.
Yeah, she throws out cycle balls. It's in the name, cycle.
Psycho.
So...
She's psycho. I like that you can keep distance with her with the fireballs. I probably don't do that enough with my character. It's kind of like...
Well, it really depends on the character, too. So not every character is going to be good, staying full screen away from.
Yeah.
So, again, if you have a zoner, yeah, you're going to want to stay full screen. But other characters, you want to get in there because that's when you're going to do your damage.
Right.
All right, next we got Kyo against Athena. Classic SNK King of Fighters character, Kyo. Oh, activating the counter. Let's see if Athena can do anything with it. She's actually doing the right thing. Now that she's activated, she's rushing in. So right now, Athena's doing what she needs to do. All right.
Good hit on
Counter's just about done. Oh, I'm not sure what that move is. A cycle ball again. One more cycle ball to finish it. Nope, just I think that's a fierce. That looked like a fierce to me. All right, again, down to the last character. You don't need to know karate when you know crazy. This is true. That is very true, Ian. All right, so we got Athena down to her last bit of life. And she is gone. Athena is out. All right. So, Ralph, the last character. Oh, Ralph on Ralph. We got a mirror match going.
Wow.
All right. This opened up with the same exact move. Now machine gun punches. And anything you can do, I can do better.
Right.
All right, with the jump in. Again, they are
The dynamite is going nowhere.
Yeah, they are loving those punches. I'm imagine we're going to see a lot of those. Oh, with the panda.
Good.
The panda to extend the combo? What are they doing?
They're all over the place.
Again, those machine gun punches. And finishes out. Ralph is down. I think that was the last character, and it was. Andrew moves on to face David. David has been doing extremely well tonight. That Lin has been doing work all night long. All right, he's going Lin, Iori, Seth, and I didn't see the last character.
All right, Andrew doing pretty well this tournament.
All right, going with Ralph for the support this time. Oh, he didn't go Ralph. He went whoever's the other one on Ralph. Yashiro. Interesting. Yashiro, he was one of the main
He was one of the off villains from 97.
Yes.
96?
One of
Whatever.
those. Anyway, he's one of the ones that got the
Yeah,
Orochi
97.
blood and became all godlike.
Yeah, and he moves his hands all stupidly, and I do this on camera,
But no one can see.
Yeah.
It's very
Those three
Volvo-like.
characters, I thought all three looked terrible. Like, they're probably my least favorite SNK characters. I don't know why. I don't dislike Shermie as much as I dislike Yashiro and Chris. But man, those two
Yeah,
are so
Chris,
stupid looking.
I didn't like Chris's character design. Is not the greatest.
But I mean, they can't all be Geese Howard.
This is true. You can only make one geese. You can only make one geese.
Geese Howard being the greatest character design of all time. If you think that he's not, you are incorrect. It's factually provable. Geese Howard.
I am a fan of Rock. I love me some Rock Howard.
Rock's cool. I love the idea behind Rock. But
Yeah.
Geese Howard.
All right, next we got, I think Andrew is on his last character here. Yep, he is again. Iori is still first character for David. Let's see if he can close this out cleanly.
I'm sorry, we didn't reset the bot. Bracket for tonight's tournament is here. Normally pointed to our challenge page, but there you go. I played Geese Howard in Tekken 7, and it was the most fun that I ever had playing Tekken, and I already really like the game.
I would tell you who I play in Tekken 7, but you would judge me.
No, please tell me. Is it, wait, let me guess. I mean, is it Eddie? Because that seems too obvious.
No, it's not Eddie.
All right, then I would guess Yoshimitsu.
Came out originally when the game first came out, so she wasn't a DLC.
Kazumi?
No.
No. Anna? Wait, who are you talking about?
Lucky
Chloe? Oh, all right. I knew it was one of those gimmicks and trash characters.
Yeah, she's terrible, but she's so much fun.
I'm told she's pretty good. I actually don't know. I paid attention to Tekken Tears right at the beginning, and I've since had to stop playing Tekken. Don't have enough time. What you gonna do? All right, 2D Tony hopping on. Let's see if he can get a tournament win here tonight. 2D Tony won the World Championships for this game. It was a Neo Geo authorized tournament where they gave a bonus prize to it, and Tony won. Second place was a dude from France, and Tony ended up actually giving the dude from France the lion's share of the tournament prize. But the way that this tournament happened, I mean, it was in the games like in Prime. It was like, 2000, 2001 when this took place. Animation Town's Roger Ticherow, the guy that owned the place, said he was going to run like biggest tournament ever for this game. And so he made this tournament for King of Fighters 2000, and he had all these people signed up in advance on his page, and you didn't have to pay anything to sign up. And then the actual tournament itself, I want to say there were 11 entrants, one of whom flew in from France.
Wow. That is amazing. Where was it held at?
At Animation Town in Valley View Mall.
Where's Valley View?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
It used to be right next to Galleria.
There's an AMC now and the rubble of Valley View with asbestos just dripping through the place.
Yeah. Valley View is not a thing anymore. It was a thing, but it's not a thing anymore. Then they built the Galleria, and it got destroyed.
Tony is on his second character. He has a bit of a life lead here. Doing nice things with Seth, getting the juggle after the launch.
And Mary's down.
Puts David onto his anchor, I believe. If I've watched
I
it correctly.
think he may have another character. Nope, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Iori, let's see if Iori can go ahead and mount the comeback.
No good on that Seth assist.
Man, I'm still impressed with Mari.
Oh, yeah? She's
the juggle, that was pretty.
An odd character. She's very seldomly a very strong character, but she has a weird moveset in like every iteration. But she's always fun. This is one of the better versions of her too.
Again with the Rekkas.
So does each game have do the characters have different moves?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
King of Fighters, for the longest, would release a new game every year. Starting in '94, ending in 2003. Though technically, KoF 2K3 was released in like January of 2004. They couldn't quite get it out quick enough.
I feel that pain.
2D takes it.
All right, sending Michael and David to the losers. Now up next, we got losers semi.
Losers semis. We have Ethan Wade and John Gao versus Isaac and Evilness.
All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of this tournament. We only got a couple more matches left before we finally crown a King of Fighters 2000 undisputed Tuesday Night Fight champion.
So what's that? You are. Did Ethan leave? I don't know. Did
we
Ethan
are looking
leave?
for players to
Ethan
assemble
Wade?
currently, and
if you're
we're gonna
wondering,
get
I'm
down
over
to
here.
that.
My name is still accurate.
Yes, but he's at hard at work running the stream. Make sure that y'all have this beautiful setup that you're seeing right now.
we do have a great producer.
Indeed.
Animation Town moved to Irving Mall circa 2004. You'd go into the Circuit City entrance, which is another store that no longer exists, into the food court and hang out at Animation Town. At one point, Valley View Mall had 2 competing rival arcades. Roger never bought Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because he hated the game. And if you wanted to play Marvel, you'd have to go to the Cyber Zone. And then you'd head back upstairs, head to Animation Town to play almost everything else.
The good old day of the arcade.
I wish that I could have been born during the time where you could go to the mall and go to an arcade.
This would have been about 2002. And by that point,
Yeah.
the mall arcade was mostly a concept that didn't exist frequently anymore.
Well, in the early 2000s, the Denton arcade closed down. We had one in the
I don't
Denton
remember when
Mall.
it closed, but yeah, I used to go to the Tilt occasionally.
And they used to have arcade cabinets in the bars and stuff like that, but not anymore.
Yeah, at Cool Beans, they actually had a Third Strike cabinet up until about 2002.
Dang.
Yeah. I was really sad when they got rid of that. And 2 spots down from Cool Beans was this pizza restaurant, The Tomato, where if you look up,
Yes,
you can
The
actually see the
Tomato.
fire that some arsonist kid did. That's a whole other story. But years before that, they had a lot of arcade games. And they got rid of them over time. It was kind of a shame. But they had Star Wars, and they had a Neo Geo with Metal Slug and Polestar. Oh, it looks like we're starting. I thought that Ethan wasn't here yet, but he is.
He is and ready to go.
But yeah, there used to be a lot more arcade games than there are in the world today, I feel like.
Except free play,
Here, free play.
is changing that.
We try to keep that not the case.
Exactly.
Bring it
Plenty of
back.
locations, no matter where you are located in the DFW area. Again, we got Arlington, Richardson, Denton, soon to be Fort Worth, and even later to be Dallas coming your way. So no matter where you are, you're going to be able to get yourself to an arcade.
Definitely in the North Texas area.
All right, looks like a close match. And Terry takes it just barely.
Let's go, Terry.
Scary Terry.
The best Bogart. All right, sitting on full bar. Oh, one more fireball. That should do it. Yep.
That
So
was it.
if you, before you actually finish picking your team, the last character you pick is your striker, and you either have the initial character or an alternate character. Terry's alternate character striker is Geese Howard. Dashes out and does J again, and I swear never dashes far enough for it to actually reach his opponent.
That's how a lot of strikers are. They
Yeah.
can't go full screen. If you're full screen most of the time, like, it's not going to hit you.
What I thought was funny about King of Fighters, King of Fighters 2003, they got rid of the strikers, and they added in a tag, right? So you can tag in and out. And I always thought, well, why don't you have strikers and tags, and then suddenly you're playing KoF Marvel? But they never did that.
I think they
gonna do?
tried it with the strikers, and they saw the backlash with it, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to drop it. 'Cause I don't think the striker was a popular mechanic.
I mean, they stuck with it for 3 years. People didn't, like, hate it, I don't think. And it's kind of funny. The more busted the KoF, kind of the more fun it is, at least in my dumb perspective. So the striker KoFs, because they're so wonky and out there, you can have a lot of fun. Like, loose combos are neat.
All right. Ian got counter move activated with Ori, and he takes it with the fireball. All right, now let's see if Evilness can do his thing, living up to his name.
I believe in that man, Evilness.
I've upgraded him to Evil Master. I'm surprised he doesn't play with the all-evil team, which is like...
There's a lot of all evil teams, I would argue.
This is true.
How do you
This
know
is
it's
true.
an evil team versus not an evil team?
Just the lore behind everyone, but they have the dude, Chio, the dude with the scissored hands, the guy with the big prison ball, and there's one other that's on their team. Two characters I don't like that aren't in this game. Like I'm a fan of like Bison Mature.
Yeah, Vice and Mature officially die in like 1995 or 6. So the only time they show up is when SNK doesn't care about the plot. And for most of the early part of the franchise, they cared a lot about the plot. So 98 and 2002 were specifically the years they decided this is a dream match. There's no story here, right? Where they just threw in characters. And then after the game comes back with like 12, which whatever, we're gonna throw everyone we want in.
Well, I think they're available as strikers.
Yeah, but that doesn't exactly count, I would say.
Right, right. Just like I'm sure the Panda isn't canon, so.
I'm pretty sure that Panda's canon. If you say otherwise, then I'm going to have to ask you to leave, sir. Panda's sick.
We're stuck with the Panda.
Oh, and he just lands on that fireball.
I just tried to look up Bison Mature and brought up Mature Bison.
Oh,
so
Vice.
now I'm just looking
Vice,
at
sorry.
Vice, not Bison.
Vice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am horrible at hearing tonight.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about
That
it.
is a fact.
Oh.
Oh.
One more, and that does it.
That was so quick. too.
Yeah. Vice looks a little like Eoria with brown hair, but she has like a black coat and like.
Vice and Mature are Rugal's evil secretaries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Check them out. They have an interesting design.
Yeah. And then like Vice has like long limbs that she can throw out.
Yeah, she can whip you with a sleeve and drag you in and combo off of it. I used to play Vice in CPS2 and also various KoFs. But in CPS2, she had a custom combo where she's Tiger D'd super legs, and it was like the most fun combo. I think I landed against a hurt person once ever, but I practiced it so much. She was on my KoF 13 team and would allow me to suck out wins pretty frequently because she had a pretty easy to do death combo off of jump CD into EX whip, then like DD activate, DD shoulder whip, etc. So yeah, go into super. If the other guy's on their last life when I get to Vice, I'm just fishing for that, nothing but jump CD.
Like it's gonna land eventually. If I do, then that's the match.
I had a theoretical mix-up of that or crouching BBB activate, or the low activate, but I could never, with any consistency, do crouching short kicks into activate in KoF 13. I never figured that out.
All right, so we got John and Evilness going at it. Terry and Robert, my cousin Robert.
And Scary Terry.
Yeah, the CBS2 National Championships was last weekend, and I missed it completely and intend to try to watch the stream at some point even still, because CBS2 is a cool game.
It is. It's a very good game. It's a shame they don't make another one.
I disagree. I don't think that Capcom can make a worthy sequel, so I don't care.
Right.
You have lost
There's
all
some
faith
games
in
like that.
Capcom, from what
Pretty
I
much,
can see.
yeah. I mean, they can make fine games, I guess, but what I would actually want from them, which is something that will never happen, is a worthwhile port of CVS2. And they can't even make a worthwhile port of Street Fighter 2, and that's a much easier to emulate
Well,
game.
they always outsource all that. They never do that in-house. If they would do it in-house, I think
I still don't think so. I still think that the way that modern games work, where you have laggy controllers and laggy systems and laggy monitors, that it's not going to be right. Like, I actually think that you can't have a worthwhile reproduction of the old arcade games anymore. Ignoring the fact that it would not run at the same frequency anyway. At 59.16 hertz, it would be an even 60. And that would just speed things up a little bit and change timing.
Right.
So if you want to play CBS2, join me on Fridays at Free Play Richardson.
Oh, you set it up over there on Fridays?
I usually do. I haven't in a little while because I've been quite busy. But this week I'll have CBS2 out, I promise.
Okay, so nice. So there you go. If you're looking for some hot CBS2 action, Free Play Richardson, you can challenge the man Arthur himself.
You would actually be challenging Logan because I could barely beat him.
So you can challenge both Arthur and Logan. Logan, if you're out there, you're a boss.
I will beat him about 1-6, 1-7, somewhere in there, it feels like. Like, usually he'll get more than a 5-win streak before I get a win.
Oh, that was a draw, guys.
That happens occasionally. The next two dudes jump out.
But one thing I would like to see as well is a new Vampire Savior. I'd be very happy with that.
Don't get me wrong, I like Vampire Savior an awful lot. the board that we've had sitting in the versus City over there for most of the month is actually mine. But I do not expect for a new Vampire Savior to come out and be something I'd really be interested in.
Well, thanks for giving us the
Well,
gift of Vampire Savior.
there was a
You're welcome.
nice little tweet that one of the producers for
Yeah, Mike Z.
yeah, put out for Scoregirls saying that, hey, let us do it and then we'll make it happen. But
Oh.
I don't know if
I feel
Capcom would
like
actually do it.
I feel like right now is the right time for a Vampire Savior.
Oh yeah, everything else that's coming out.
No, it's more like Capcom already spent everything they could. Like all their Isaac Evil's one that they're up against Michael Finn and David A. But Capcom already released all of their fighting game franchise that they really can right now. So it's bringing something back from the dead, and what better than Vampire Savior, a game that they at least released several versions of.
There's just Capcom's fine just re-releasing Resident Evil again on some other system somewhere. That's how they're making all their money, is releasing Resident Evil over and over.
They make a lot of money off of their games, though. Like Resident Evil 7 did well. The Monster Hunter series makes them tons of money. Everything Capcom makes that's not a fighting game is fantastic.
I mean,
Devil May
Monster
Cry
Hunter is
games,
pretty fun.
Like, I just don't like Street Fighter 5.
I have fun with it. I enjoy it.
More power to you. I know that there are definitely those players out there that like it a lot.
But then again, I'm a Dirty Mika player, so what do I know?
Oh, really?
I haven't even played the game, so no comment. I do like Tekken Tag.
Oh, Tekken
And
5's
Tekken 5.
great. Tekken 5 is great. Really like the Tekken series. I think that the new Tekken games are still good. Tekken 7 is
is so
the
much fun.
only modern fighting game that I like.
It's so much fun. Tekken 7 is so much fun. The slowdown, that's when
Oh,
it
it's
happens.
so exciting.
Oh, yes. It's so hype when it happens. It looks so good.
All right, we've got Isaac and Evilness against Michael and David.
So this should be losers final?
This is losers finals, correct.
All right, so this person gets, the winner of this team gets a challenge.
Vietnamazing informed me that he's so tired. I agree. I am exhausted.
Indeed. Still recovering from the 25-hour weekend.
Yes.
We all are.
Hey, so is Guy playable in any game other than KoF 11? Yeah. What game is he in?
All right, so again, we got
I don't know that
Isaac
one.
against
All right,
Michael
excuse me.
right now.
All right, we've got Isaac versus Michael. Michael with a slight lead. Oh, no, Michael down a character already.
Oh. And Kyo takes it. Yes,
Kyo
Guy is an alpha. That is correct. There is a guy in alpha.
Different guy.
But wrong guy. Not that guy.
Yeah, we got Kyo versus Rio.
Oh, no, this looks like it's close to the end.
Oh, Vanessa coming out with that strike.
Good comeback,
Oh,
Michael.
the anti-air. All right, up next we got Rao.
All right, so
those machine gun punches are putting in some work.
Rio, oh, but if it ain't broke, don't stop.
There you
spam.
go.
Keep spamming.
It's working. It's working. There
There
he
you
goes, and
go.
he jumps.
This is slightly reminiscent of the T-Hawk play that this past weekend during the Extra Life Panda
Use the
Street
jump
Fighter
jabs and
tournament.
such.
Jump jab. Jump
Just
jab.
jump jab all the way. And then victory.
Unless they were playing you. It did not work against you. And again, the machine gun punches, they're putting in some work right now. They're coming out again. There they are. One more time. There they are. You cannot jump. Do not jump. Or Ralph is going to take you out the air with those punches. One more, and that should do it. There he goes.
Aw.
All right, now we got Evilness up. See if he can take them into grand finals. Got Clark.
I still think
This is a new team. I don't think he's ever used this team before.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Is he just trying things right now? Because I don't think he's ever used.
He has not
Raymond.
used this team before. Except
So
think he's got
Clark
one
and
stable
Ori
character.
he used before, and Seth he's always used as his striker.
got 2 new characters.
He's used Clark before. All right, we got some
Iori.
hot Iori and Iori action. So I'm gonna say that probably Evilness is gonna win this one. He's been on a roll lately.
Probably an accurate prediction. Although I gotta say, Iori's pants are so impractical.
Especially if you're like a super cool ninja dude that needs to jump and kick and such.
Yeah, you mean the little loop that can, the little belt that
straps?
combines them? Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Fashion. That's
Fashion.
Yori always the fashionable guy.
why. You wouldn't understand the fashion in Japan, okay?
I obviously.
All right, takes with the fireball.
No fashion sense whatsoever.
None at all.
And Michael's bringing out Caillou, is that it?
That's Kyo.
Kyo. Kyo. Okay.
Specifically, when he's wearing that outfit, he is Nest Saga Kyo. Because Kyo gets three costumes over the course of King of Fighters.
I think this is his worst look is this one.
I don't know.
It's very early 2000s.
Yeah. Schoolboy Kyo is something special. Do you want to join in this conversation, Tony? I can hand you a headset.
He is the expert in this game.
Clearly.
All right, we got Clark putting some work in right now. Ooh.
One of the things I always really liked about King of Fighters, though, is they do keep changing up how the characters look. Ryu will always be Ryu, even if they make DLC backwards baseball caps or whatever. More belts means more power. Ian has a point. Oh, no good.
There you go.
But there you go.
I could totally see Iori as a character in Final Fantasy. Clark, that was uncalled for. That last slam wasn't needed. All right, so we got Arnold against Stallone right now.
These two usually have a pretty funny intro because SNK just likes to go nuts. Robin Clark, yeah.
Oh, the air grab.
Oh, here comes Seth. Oh, unblockable.
Oh, but Vanessa doing her own damage over there. Oh, wow.
All right, so we got Ramon. I remember when Street Fighter 4 first came out, people saying that El Fuerte is just a Ramon knockoff. I never exactly agreed with that. They have a few similar moves. But, yeah, but I mean, Forte has to go into a stance to do everything. Because Ramon's just kind of doing stuff.
Michael had a really good go of that.
Okay, David, stepping in there. Final round of this. Tony laughing at me because I'm clearly wrong about something. Who knew?
What, you're telling we're not the say-all, end-all when it comes to King of Fighters?
No.
Dang.
You'll note that I'm out of this tournament. What I will say, though, is I've been trying week after week trying to find a copy of KoF 13 Climax. I really want to get one of those. It is not easy to find. I theorize they are mostly destroyed.
It was so bad that people just.
No, it's great.
Oh.
That's the problem.
Oh no.
They didn't make very many that didn't require Nesca, and we don't have the Nesca network system here. So getting that particular game has been
Really difficult.
trying.
Oh, the air grab. David
July
putting in-
13.
putting in work right now. This Leona is looking good right now. Oh, he's almost taking down the character.
No, I never won an Evo. At an Evo? No. The best I ever did at Evo, I took 25th in Reload. I took 33rd in Street Fighter 4 twice. And I beat people at the booth for Garo the year that
Yeah, Chris said
5 came out.
Chris said you're a Garo Evo champion. That's why.
Not
they're-
a true statement.
That's why they were confused right
Not
now.
a true
On
statement.
the stream.
Ian's not confused. He's trying to rile me up. I am a winner of $1 million Garo money match, followed by a second $1 million Garo money match. I then bought a Turbo Duo from 2D Tony for $1 million. He still owes me $1 million because I'm the Garo king of the world.
Leona is really
Down.
doing well with those kicks.
You were playing Grant. You played Grant in both of them.
Was.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, so we've got Blue Mary and Clark.
Yep. Oh, Blue Mary is that. That's gonna finish it.
Blue Mary
With the
takes the round.
That was a perfect.
It is a Dreamcast logo, I'll have you know.
and starting off with the Rekkas. Here he comes, Seth. Oh, missed the juggle.
All kinds of Iori happened right now, and more Iori waiting in the wings. Oh, here comes Seth. Can you roll through Seth assist? Yeah, okay.
That's what I figured the only thing you could really do is roll through it.
The only thing that I did clever against the Seth assist earlier, I did a stand C into Seth, into uppercut, into the jump in. And I thought that was pretty clever anyway.
And Blue Mary takes down
And
Iori.
there it is.
There it is. Time for
Michael
grand finals.
and David.
All right, 2D, you are up.
Let's see if he can prove he's truly the champion in this game.
So David A took it? Or did you guys win? Okay, thanks. All right, Michael and David versus Andrew and Vietnamazing.
All right, so again, we're at grand finals. Let's see if they can end it in a clean sweep, not even let them get the reset.
Let me tell you guys, these headphones are not made for cartilage piercings. Ouch.
Maybe that's why I don't have one, because I already know.
It hurts, guys.
Well, good thing
I am
is
really
you're
excited
almost
for
done.
this.
We are coming at the close of this evening. Again, we do have our final match, grand finals. Oh, it looks like we are being joined on mic with the grand champion himself.
World champion, King of Fighters 2002, 2000
Tony.
player.
Hello, everyone.
So,
2D Tony.
so Tony, let us know, what is your strategy going into this match other than winning?
I should probably go to the match.
There we are.
To try not to take as much damage as the other person.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Solid, very solid. It's called fundamentals. I like it.
So once again, we are having our first inaugural SNK monthly tournament this Sunday at 5:30. Try to be here at Free Play Arlington. It'll be fun. There'll be some Breakers Revenge. I'm gonna have a good time. Tony, you coming?
Yeah.
Who do you play in Breakers Revenge? Do you know?
I was gonna pick Show.
Show.
But
That's what I like.
But everybody's telling me that I shouldn't.
Why?
Because it goes against everything that I stand for when it comes to SNK games.
All right. All
But
right.
why not throw us all for a loop and give us something different?
Do the unpredictable.
Yeah.
Logan and Adnan are coming. Supposedly Jato's coming, though I think he may have been lying to me because he does that. I try to get all the old dudes that I used to play occasionally once every few months, Breaker's Revenge with, to show up. It is not the easiest thing this era.
But who even plays breakers out of them other than Logan?
Look, well, that's it. I mean, I know that I played against Roger Ho and Campbell, and they're not coming.
No.
And I don't know.
All right, so we got Michael down
Get
to the
Andrew
last
to show up.
character.
It'll be grand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
Counter
This
mode's
is who can
activate.
press punches more.
Wow.
Those machine gun
Those
punches
dynamite.
are putting in work. I'm expecting to see a lot more of them next round. All right, we got Athena coming up. See him trying to finish this off. The last character. So Andrew still has whip waiting, but this is going to be the last character for Michael. And not much left there to take out Ralph.
Looks like Andrew's gonna take this one.
And there you go, back to the machine gun punches. There we go.
No.
Cycle ball. Cycle ball. Yep.
Oh.
One more cycle ball. Yep, there you go. One more.
Andrew still has whip waiting.
There it is.
There you go.
So
One punch.
Didn't even need it.
all
no
right.
need for the whip.
Andrew takes the first game. David stepping up. This is going on after hours because, well, we didn't start that early.
Luckily,
Only
we're
8 teams.
we are-
ending at 11:30 or something.
We are
KoF
down.
2Ks. It's a long game.
It was
Yeah.
lit. That's why.
It's
5
less long if
rounds.
people know how to play.
Even if people know how to play, it's still long. You still,
Yeah, I mean,
you still on the average have 5 rounds.
these 3v3 team games are always slow. Or, starting next year, 4v4. How did 2K1 work? Like, would you ever use only one character for extra strikers?
Very rarely. Like, you did a lot of damage, and you could always lead to a lot of 100% combos, but if they're playing 3-4 characters on the other team, what's the point,
Yeah, I mean, I remember Shen playing Evil Ryu in CVS1. and
Well,
he-
I mean, CVS1 was a different story.
Yeah.
But Ryu did so much damage.
He did. He would. I remember his game plan quite vividly. His goal was to murder you with 2 characters, do an inescapable raging demon setup for the 3rd character, to have enough life left to beat your 4th character.
I don't even know that. I mean,
That was his goal. I remember that.
a lot of the time, most Evil Ryu players would get their 3rd bar in the middle of the 2nd match.
Yeah, but then you use it in the 3rd round so that it's a 100% death. Like, it just kills someone.
I don't really. I mean, most of the time, Evil Ryu only needed to do level 1s, I thought.
If you're comboing into him, yeah.
Which is what you're gonna do a lot of the time with that character.
His goal was to land Raging Demons, though, against full life opponents.
And then with that, Ralph is down. Last character, we got Whip waiting in the wings. And David's still on Lynn.
I always thought Whip was an interesting character, but I also hated
that's
it.
a level 3. That's gonna be so
It doesn't
much
do much damage, but it's gonna be a lot of poison. When you look at the life bar, how it's purple, it is depleting as the clock goes. He can just hang out now.
Does the poison kill?
Yes.
All right. Well, Tony, good luck to you.
All right, so let's see if Tony can finish this up without having to get the bracket reset. Can he end it right here, right now?
I believe in this man, two-dimensional Tony.
Yes, the SNK Monthly is this Sunday, Arthur, correct?
This Sunday at 5:30.
Unfortunately, I will not be here. I will be in New Orleans for vacation.
There is an event page on Facebook. Let's see if I can try to link it in the chat. This may be more complicated. than I'd
That
like.
would be interesting. That would be fun to do.
Sorry for the hiatus. I'm
All
back.
right, so we got Benimaru against Leona. And so far, it looks like Benimaru is doing some work, but Leona's coming back here. Some hot Seth on Seth action there.
Ooh, I can't get the thing to my phone. I'll message you, Ian, so you'll not miss it.
Again, those sets coming out one after another. They each got one left.
Nice. Johnny Bravo is out.
Benimaru is down. Mai has been putting in a lot of work though today, so let's see if she can do the same here and bring this back. Yep.
Yeah.
Character down. Leona's down. On to the next character for David. So up next we have Blue Mary. Blue Mary's another interesting character. She does have a lot of counters, I believe, correct?
She has a bunch of command grabs and.
She has command counters, doesn't she, I believe?
I don't remember that. I remember having a bunch of command grabs. SNK grapplers are mostly little girls. Smaller the girl, more likely she is to have a command grab.
Uh-oh.
One more hit.
One more hit. Are they going to reset the bracket? Are they going to reset?
Well,
Are they going to?
He still has Vanessa.
So one last character left.
Thanks,
Wow. It looks like David and Michael are going to make it through.
Uh-oh. Are they going to, can Vanessa come back against two characters? After that, there's only one more Seth. At least now Vanessa doesn't have to worry about Seth coming out anymore. But still, Blue Mary is doing some work right now. Last Seth that she's gonna have for this match.
Oof.
Oh,
good combo. This not gonna finish. Just one more hit. Oh, got
grab.
Throw. All right. Last round of this first set.
Last round. Let's go. Let's see if it's gonna get reset. Iori against Vanessa. And Iori's just such a strong character. I don't know if Vanessa's going to be able to pull it off with the life she has.
Iori has one more assist left after losing that last round.
Oh, there it is.
And
no uppercut.
It is getting late. Oh, no combo, though.
That's
it. All right, reset.
So this is going to be the last set of the night. The brackets will reset. What is going on, Kays? Thank you for tuning in. You're tuning in just in time to see the last match of the night. This is Grand Finals, just got reset. Again, we got a 2v2 going on right now where we have an amateur going against with a pro player. So right now we got our amateurs up. We got Michael against Andrew. We are doing amazing tonight, watching some amazing KoF 2000 action. So it looks like Andrew decided to change up his lineup a little bit this time.
For Michael, I see some familiar characters. A little different.
Alright, we got the mini Freddy Krueger going on right now. And Iori just with those jabs, just keeping space. And Panda.
I think the Panda's unblockable. What's that? Alright, back a second.
Alright. Close match, one more hit from Iori's gonna do it, and there it is with the sweep.
Those Cammy sweeps are legit.
They're
not Cammy sweeps, but they're close enough.
It has a lot of range, that's why it's kind of good. But the only thing is, it is very slow.
You have to have it timed pretty well.
And Panda.
Panda is a killer.
Alright, Iori jumping around a little bit, trying to keep Athena off balance there. One more hit from Athena, and there goes the trade. All right, here we go. Next round, we got Kyo against Athena. All right, so I'm expecting some cycle balls. No, Athena just does the jump in. She is wanting to get this match over with. Panda assist. And again, different strategy this time coming from Andrew. Instead of staying back and throwing his cycle balls out, he is actually going in a bit. So now full screen, call out Panda. And that is going to be the last Panda as of right now. He's out. Now Michael still has 2 Vanessas waiting in the wing. Activation counter mode. Oh, but the roundhouse takes it. All right, now we got Whip against Kyo.
She's going to be zoning out. It's going to be zoning out Kyo at that whip. It's a good move right now. Andrew's only got his last character left, so he's got to make the best of it. Does not have any power meter to use. Meanwhile, Michael has a full meter and two striker stocks left.
And Panda.
Out of strikers now.
Out of strikers. Andrew's got a few more hits left. He's got to make it work. 20 seconds left.
He's content sitting back, just letting them come to him.
And Andrew has quite the mountain to climb. Last character, about maybe a quarter of health
but
left.
It's Ralph with the machine gun punches. I only see this going one way, and it does not look good for Whip.
Michael has the life lead, has the stock lead, has the striker stock lead, has everything.
Match. There's. Oh no! There we go.
The machine gun punch.
Punches.
All right. Tony coming up.
Tony's coming up to take on Michael.
Now Tony has to beat both Michael and David. He's got to run it all the way back. We're gonna see if he can do it. Yeah, Ian and Chad. I've never heard of Breaker's Revenge, so it's gonna be interesting. So come by Free Play Richardson this Sunday for this SNK Monthly.
Breakers is a really quick game to pick up. I think it's kind of comparable to Street Fighter 2 in a bunch of senses, but at the same time, it's got some flashy stuff. It's a lot of fun.
4-button as well, I assume, SNK?
Yes, it is another Neo Geo game. Visco made it, what year? I want to say 96 or 7. So it's kind of towards the end of a jillion fighting games coming out every year.
So Tony breaking out the Kula as his first character. Kula with her ice powers somehow. I don't know. I don't know how powers
she just
originate
put a piece
in
of dentin gum into her mouth, and you never seen the commercials?
that is the sensation you feel when you chew 5 gum.
All right, making quick work with that Iori. That takes it. All right, next we got Kyo. Same thing. I don't think this is going to take very long. This should be pretty quick work for Kula. Oh, nice
big combo.
And again with the jump in combo there.
Yeah, Tony's just
he's doing target practice right now at this point.
Right now, yeah. Tony knows what he's doing. He knows what he has to do. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it work.
And there it is. He hasn't even called out Seth once yet.
Last round.
Last round with Ralph. Let's see if the machine gun punch strategy works. I'm guessing it's not, but we will see.
Whole bunch of machine gun punches, but not. Oh, I take that back. One landed. Michael might get one character out. Oh, whoa! That was a lot of damage for a super. Wow.
How did that hit? Where did it
level
hit?
3. Oh, it's a level 3. Okay, that explains the damage. I have no idea how it hit or why it hit. Trying to get Trying to get one more character in. Oh, it's going to drop that elbow.
She got one character. Ooh.
Drops the elbow.
The elbow to the dome.
Tony gets Mai out.
And
Ralph.
again, the machine gun punches doing their work, doing their thing. But one more touch, that's going to do it in the fan. The fan takes it.
The explosive tipped fan of Mai Shinryu. Shiranui.
David is up next.
All right, so this is going to be the match. Winner takes all. Last match of the night. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get excited. This is going to crown your King of Fighters 2000 champion for Tuesday Night Fights here at Free Play Arlington.
David, who is he going to pick for his striker? Pick Leona, maybe? Oh, yes, you're right.
It's going to be Seth.
Going to be Seth. I just assumed fourth character. That's striker, but
yeah.
That's what I get for assuming. All right, so it's going to be Kula and Leona starting out.
Yeah, there is no taking any chances right now. This is for the coveted Tuesday Night Fights belt.
Yes. Tony trading on health. Oh, here comes the strikers. What's Seth going to do? Oh, I'm going to send out. Oh!
Seth is going to do Seth things. Oh, my.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Breaks out, knocks out David's call out of Seth. Tony. Oh, but Tony doesn't have the life lead, though.
That's fine.
Oh,
it's anyone's game here.
Gets the throw.
They're 1-1 against each other. Gets him with the flash kick. I don't even know what that move's real name is, so flash kick, good enough.
Is that the input for like the flash
kick
motion?
Charge down, up and punch.
All right, so
Tony, an excellent character. Whoa, Seth's coming out there. Whoa, no good.
Another Seth.
Makes the save with the striker.
So David does only have one Seth left for the night.
Well, you gain one every time you lose a round.
And you can also taunt by using the start button. You gain a striker
yeah,
stop.
But you frequently don't have time to do that. You don't gain it immediately, so
yeah, that's right. That's right.
You
It's
get knocked out of it. And the taunts take a long time in this.
Last match, David's Blue Mary did a lot of work. Let's see if she can do the same thing here.
Jumping kicks, trying to get in close. Seth's not going to land. Here comes another Seth.
Oh, he
gets
got taken
knocked out
by the electricity.
Cross up. Sweet. Oh.
All right, the stare down.
Maro did gain.
Yeah,
if you're going to do the stare down, might as well. Put some use to it. The leg breaker. And
German. Ray Upshaw would be proud. Gonna get kicked in.
Oh, unblockable. Gets the juggle. Oh,
one more touch.
Doesn't kill her.
Oh,
one
this
more
is going
touch
to be close.
It's going to do it.
It's going to be
Who's gonna
close.
take this?
David.
5 seconds. 2D ops to try to gain another striker stock.
Thought David was going to do the
I don't know if he got it or not. We'll see. Does he have 2 or 1? Yeah, he did get it right there at the end.
All right. Let's see if he can handle this Blue Mary again. Last time, Blue. Oh, and he takes them out.
All right.
Down to the last character.
Lost very little life. Even on strikers, 2-2.
Iori
versus Mai. Even
Full
on health.
life.
Oh, and Seth comes out. Let's get hype. Last character, last game, last match for the crown.
Oh, gets the sword. Oh, does not get the juggle from the Seth.
He got a little bit of juggle there. That's the fan.
Even on health. 35 seconds
they're
left.
pretty much even here. There's Seth.
Is the
Here he
Seth
comes.
Tries to roll out of it. It's not going to get it.
Both sitting on full bar right now. The Rekkas. Oh, man, and he takes it. That's it.
Wow.
Wow.
So David and Michael and David are your Tuesday night fights. King of Fighters 2000 champions.
They get this wonderful belt. I want them to come over here. Come here.
Gonna interview the champions now. Oh, maybe. We're trying to get a photo op. Chris is directing traffic here. Gonna put on the headsets now for our champions, Michael and Chris. I'm sorry, Michael and David.
There you go. All right, we got our champions here sitting with me tonight. What an amazing show. Brought it back from losers to reset the bracket. Once again, getting to wear that amazing belt. How does it feel?
You go first.
I know it feels like not being a loser.
That's the best way to put it right there. That's the best way to put it.
It was so close.
It was very close
It
there
was
at the end.
the end of the, yeah.
And I feel like I had nothing to do with it.
You
But-
helped. Oh, you helped. Yeah.
You were there for moral support. Without you, he couldn't have done it. It takes
Okay.
two. He had to have two on the team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He couldn't play by himself. But again, amazing performance from both of y'all. So how did you enjoy the game? Because I know this is probably your first time playing.
No, I liked it. Yeah, this was my first time playing this one. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was fun.
So you played King of Fighters before, though?
No.
No.
Okay.
I haven't. I haven't. No.
First time.
Yeah.
Nice.
He kind of coached me on who to pick. And
And okay, nice. Well, it all worked out in the end. Again, you get to take a picture with that amazing belt. You are the champions this evening. Congratulations to both of you taking out the world champion.
Oh, really?
The one that requested this game.
Really? Yeah.
So it was amazing. It was a good show to watch.
Wow.
Gameplay was amazing. Truly, truly amazing.
Cool.
wow. Okay.
But again, we were here at Free Play Arlington. What a wonderful night. Every Tuesday night, make sure y'all check out the Facebook page to see when our next event's going to happen. This Sunday will be Free Play Richardson for Arlington. Breakers Revenge, Free Play Arlington for
Okay.
Breakers Revenge.
Okay.
I thought it was Richardson.
I thought it was.
Okay, so it's Richardson,
Oh.
Arlington.
Oh, so it's Arlington or Richardson? I'm confused now.
For Breakers Revenge, okay, my
Okay.
bad. It's going to be Arlington
Okay.
if you want to come out for Breakers Revenge. And then next Tuesday, that will be Richardson for Guilty Gear. So any Guilty Gear fans out there, we will be playing Guilty Gear XX Reload.
This is so heavy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
Let me see
taking it off my shoulder now. Here you go.
You get to get, you get to get in the glory. Again, congratulations, wonderful. Think this is where we're going to be calling it a night tonight. But again, thank you
on that
for
win.
everyone for tuning in. We had a wonderful time. Till next time, we'll see you. Make sure you bring your way out.
It has been requested that I inform you that we are just lay people. We are not affiliated with Free Play Corporate and its subsidiaries in any way. Our opinions are our own and amazing and accurate.
Yes.
So that's true of all of us. And Free Play only begrudgingly lets us tell you them. I'm just kidding. They're cool. They're cool. But if we say something crazy, don't sue them. That's
It's just
basically-
us. It's a good disclaimer.
Come at us. Mostly
Come
me,
at
because I don't
Toya.
care.